our heroes. The aftermath of battle. The two chaos dudes are running away. Bye
Oh
bye,
yeah,
chaos dudes.
I remember me trying to specifically shoot them in the back as they ran.
You were busy with
Because
the champion, though.
oh yeah, that's right. God damn it, they're just gonna be back later.
We killed their leaders, it's fine.
They're just gonna okay.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
I'm pretty. I bet you would have said we killed their leaders. It's fine. The last time this happened.
But we didn't kill their leaders, so it wasn't fine. We ran away like bitches.
Well, Avenclad is bleeding out in 2 wounds and is in critical condition. Doctor, do you think you can help me?
But of course, I can help. What is the problem? Besides those big, gaping, bleeding wounds. Is that just it?
I wouldn't know what any other problem I have. I suppose my sword hand has been feeling a bit sore lately.
You'll be fine. Here, let me help you with all this horrible internal and external bleeding. Jesus, he did a number on you. Have 6 hit points back. Now, don't forget to drink a lot of fluids.
Have how many health points back?
6. Just
only
6.
That could have been way better. I'll take the 6 though.
It could have been way worse. See it that way. Healing has had some major buffs.
Because it's 2d10 drop 1.
Oh. I just forgot to drop the 1.
Okay, that's why I thought it could have been a lot better. Alright. Yeah, 6 is pretty good. I'll take a 6.
Oh, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Oh. Huh. Well, Fizzy isn't here, so I can't compliment her. Gunnar isn't here, so I can't report to him. So Vaska.
Yes.
Does this happen often?
No, this is only the second time we have seen these bastards. And this time went much more smoothly than the last.
You say smoothly, but weird shit happened back there.
Yes, like you rotting all of our food, Doctor. Why does that keep happening every time you see a horse?
I don't know! I don't understand it!
Are you saying all our food is rotten?
Check your pack, Avenclad.
We'll do so and see the, I guess, withered remains or like pulsating food he has.
It's like the inside of your backpack has been replaced with a compost heap.
I suppose this is rather unfortunate. To be done with the battle and not even have food to eat. I'll have to go hunting.
I don't understand why this is happening to me.
I will take care of it later, Avenclad. Doctor, when did this first start happening to you?
I don't know!
Did it happen before
back
you
in
met
the ship,
us?
No, this was certainly not an issue before I met you. This shit started back when we were on the ship. It was the first time. You even told me yourself you saw magic, no?
Yes, and that is also shortly after you touched the Nekeharan coin, yes?
I bled. You don't think?
Yes, I do think.
Stop thinking.
No. Stop rotting my food now. Stop thinking about horrible things you are doing to us.
do about this? You tell me.
Stop being cursed. Stop being afraid of horses.
I'm not afraid of horses, and I can't help if I'm cursed. I can't just wave my hands around and be uncursed all of a sudden. That is beyond my abilities.
It
And
does
perhaps
seem a
you
rather
should see a
unreasonable
specialist.
demand, Madam Vaska.
Oh, you guys are taking this surprisingly well. If I was with anyone else, they would have hanged me and then buried my body. You seem to be handling the fact that I'm cursed remarkably well.
Hello, I am an ice witch, being hunted by other ice witches. Say hello
The
to
tales of-
our Cainite fanatic and our elf slave and dwarf runecrafter.
Yeah, no,
tales of
you're
Sir-
right.
The tale of Sir Retmain's antics are rather well documented. I came with the expectations of fighting the forces of chaos.
We have problems.
We have
Yes,
many problems.
I would say my most prominent problem is that I am still bleeding.
You're bleeding less. So that's good.
This is true.
You could be bleeding a lot more.
Still, we're wasting some light. We should try to hunt before the dark comes.
I am not experienced with hunting. I'm not sure
said
I
I
could
will
be
take
much
care of
help
it, and I
there.
will take care of it. Relax.
Okay.
I am
It
used
is
to
hard to relax
surviving-
when I know I'm cursed.
I understand, Doctor. Believe me. I have a lot of experience surviving in this wilderness by myself. Providing food for you all should not be too terribly taxing.
I must come with you.
No offense, but you are not well camouflaged for the snow like I am.
And you also do not have magic.
I don't use magic to hunt.
You don't?
No.
I was trained in the Icelandic Norse, and I am experienced with the bow.
Well, alright. I usually use my spear for hunting, but very well.
There is also still the problem that we don't know if the enemies could be waiting in ambush to pick us off now that our food is spoiled. If this is a party that has run into you before, perhaps they know more about you than we realize.
Even
Did we
clad,
kill half of them?
their leader is in the ditch, and their witch is in a tree now. She is a tree now. We will be fine. Stop worrying.
They are Norskins. It's not in their nature, or at least it should not be, to run away. If they do not find their spines and come back and try to correct this by honorable death, then I have no doubt that they will... Suppose I don't know what they'll do.
Probably piss themselves and run back to Norska.
That is very optimistic of you. No, I like your spirit. I like your optimism in this horrible, dark time.
Speaking of which, Dr. Curse, could you put a bandage on this wound?
Well, let's see what I can do. I can do you one better. I have this little nice herb that will help stunt your wound at twice the speed. Can I fake that? Yes, I have a fate I haven't used. A single fate.
Doctor, please. Thank you.
It's fine. This was wrong medicine, but I can fix this. Boom, fixed.
Yes, fixed. Thank you.
Now, you might be feeling a little bit numb and nauseous, and you might want to throw up. These are all perfectly normal side effects of medicine.
It is not
Not
that
be
time of the
alarmed.
month, Doctor.
It could also be that time of the month. That's for you to know.
It
I get it, it's
joke.
joke. Haha, funny.
Yes, it's joke. Come along, Evenclad. Let us go.
Like this.
Let us go fishing, and preferably upstream from corpses.
I will just
Please stop
sit
having
here and
horrible diseases.
yes, not have any horrible diseases. That's also a good idea. You guys have fun now. Don't get jumped by Norskins. How faint. In my life.
Alright, so hunting. What are you trying to track down?
Vaska's
Rabbits,
just gonna get
hares?
a fishing rod and just throw it into the lake or river, I guess.
Fair enough. That's slightly less exciting.
I mean, you put us next to God's own, supermarket. Might as well.
Fair enough.
How am I not able to hunt? If we're just doing the river thing?
I told you I was not going to hunt. I was going to fish. Actually, I may not have said that out loud, but I thought it, and that is what matters.
Resist urge to smack. But yes. I can help with spearfishing. I assume a weapon skill test can be a suitable replacement.
I'll...
Or could you assist me?
With a
What's
next...
your
Oh,
weapon
yes,
skill?
yes.
Weapon skill is 72.
Alright, it's 2% more likely to succeed if I help you, so... Yeah, I guess.
You did slightly talk over me. His weapon skill will have a -10 because it's weapon skill and...
Okay, so it's more effective if you assist me then. Sorry. Boop. Fucking fish are all scared off by giant corpses.
Perhaps we should go deer hunting.
This usually works. Very well. Yes, we shall go take a deer. That is a little bit more work, but very well.
Now, if you tell me I take a penalty to ballistic skills trying to shoot a deer, I'm gonna ask some
Oh,
questions.
no, that's fine.
Merz,
Yes?
how edible do their horses look?
They're made of eyes!
How edible do the
The
eyes look?
giant chaos steeds. First off, they ran off, and second, they look, especially now their riders have fallen, they look diminished and emaciated, more like skin stretched taut than actual flesh and blood animals.
Not eating that.
Eh,
How edible does Russia look?
Rouge is
How-
very edible.
Oh,
She also ran off, though.
oh god, I guess I have to go find her now. Almost completely forgot about that.
so,
Gotta run after my horse.
let's see. I'm going to want from you guys that are hunting deer let's have you make either an outdoor survival, follow trail, or stealth roll.
I'll assist you.
Any one of those will help here.
The highest I have is...
There we go. I guess it's a 7. Yeah, whatever.
Alright. It takes you a little while, and you end up having to go about a mile or so away from the river. Not far enough, but you're in danger of getting lost yet, but split up from wherever the doctor is in his quest for Russia, and you'll be able to find a deer. So, having located the deer, what's the plan? Shoot it? Magic it? What?
Shoot it. I will try to shoot it with my elven bow.
I will
Sure.
assist.
Turns into a familiar.
I mean, I figure once I see it, I can take aim for the part of a deer anatomy, which I'm pretty sure is you're supposed to try to hit it somewhere within the chest for the heart to kill it, and
Let me
then
Google that real quick.
let loose the arrow. Can I do all that?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
I'll give you a +10 bonus for that.
Actually, shit. Can I just rapid fire it? Just try to put it down, make sure it goes down.
Yes, alternatively, you can attempt to be an arrow machine gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that just to make sure it goes down. So elf bow, boop, boop, and boop.
3 solid hits in its flank. Yeah. So let's add up how many degrees of success is that? 5, 10, 13. Yes, 13. Which is actually slightly more than I had. You know, I had this idea for, how many rations to calculate you being able to do it, but no, you went and got 13 degrees of success. So, yeah. You, bring the deer down, and, well, Vaska is a trained survivalist. I'm not going to make you actually roll. You can just skin sort of a deer, and acquire what's looking like well, 65 meat rations.
There we
It's
go. I
quite a
think we are
substantial
good.
deer. However, these aren't, these aren't going to stay good for more than a week because,
It's enough to
you
get
don't
us
really
down.
have you don't really have the tools to do much in the way of preserving it.
Well, luckily it's cold.
Yeah, so it will take a while to go bad, but
Well, alright.
So, Avenclad and Vaska come back with a giant rucksack full of deer. There we go.
Do you have any idea where the doctor is?
Is he not here? Doctor?
Is he?
yeah, I think about he'll be able to come back about now, having finally gotten Rusha, and probably having a nasty looking welt on it, nasty feeling more thing on his stomach from her being
Getting
quite miffed
stabbed.
at him.
Yeah.
Even the horse must take out its abuse.
Hey, guess what? I managed to find Russia. Oh, and you managed to find food.
Exactly.
See, this is going better than expected.
I told you everything would be fine, Doctor.
You should have never doubted you. Your lovely abilities, Vaska.
Vaska will just smile.
So, does anyone know how to cook?
Avenclad pointedly looks to Vaska.
Just because I am a woman.
Avenclad still stares at Vaska.
Alright.
Yes, I can cook. I can cook.
Oh, good.
Sexist.
Would you like some help with that?
Sure. You also have enough ovaries for this, I believe.
Yeah. Time will tell.
Alright. Do I need to make a roll to cook food, or can we just assume
There is an
that?
actual cooking trade.
It, there is, but
Go away.
I mean,
I cook.
well, fair enough. It's actually surprisingly good. To me, able to tenderize it and smooth it out, so it's not as stringy as people as you might have worried about.
And then we remember why we keep them around.
I cook, I clean, I sweep the floors. Oh god, I'm an actual fucking slave.
I mean, you are, yes.
I am. This is not news to anyone.
You're a
I don't know how
slave
to
to
feel
your
about
fear.
this. This is fine. I'm making myself a useful, productive member of society. Beside him in Gunnar's party.
So I think it's safe to say we at least get enough rations for everybody to eat. And spend the rest of the day
Yes.
cooking.
So, with that particular concern no longer a concern, continue to press on to Susuton.
Everything's Daijobu.
Alright. Is there anything you want to do or talk about on the trip?
Ah, yes. Madam Vaska, I was told by Sir Redmayne to hand this over to you. And I'll represent the magical sword.
Ooh.
It is the remnants of the blade, the chaos fragment used against me. I'm sorry I broke it in the heat of the battle.
No, that is quite alright, Evenglad. Thank you. This will
Sir
be of
Redmayne.
great help to my arcane studies.
Yes. Sir Redmayne told me that you have been looking for a magical blade for your research for quite some time.
Really any magic item. It's as if my ability to channel magic is not complete without one.
I am but a simple slave. I would know nothing of the makes of magic. I will take your word for it.
What are the chances is this a horrible, corrupting, and cursed item?
Oh,
Rather
no
high.
doubt. But I am trained in resisting such things.
It is not my place to question, simply to follow my master's orders. Redmayne wants you to have the blade, so you shall have it.
Oh, you know best.
Yes, well. Vaska will just like try and search for some words to say, but everything is just like, I wish you weren't a slave. So she just like sigh and then pat Avenclad on the shoulder.
I understand that you are still troubled by my enslavement.
Yes.
I don't know if it would help you, but there is a secret that I have been hiding. Perhaps telling it will alleviate you of some of the guilt.
Alright.
I have no previous memories of my life before slavery. I know that I was some form of elf and a member of society before I came to the Norskins, but for the life of me, every memory about it is fragmented, disjointed, and not really worth remembering. As far as I'm concerned, I woke up in slaves' bondage, and it has been such ever since.
No,
So you don't
that
even know
does
what
not
you're
make
missing.
it better. That only makes it sadder. Surely you must realize slavery is wrong, no?
It is not my place to question the morality of slavery.
Of course it is. You are a person. A living, breathing person.
He's an elf.
To give you the answer that I think you seek, I've never once questioned my captivity. Most of my thoughts and concerns are related to battle, for I was a pit fighter slave. To be honest, I'm not sure I could see myself doing anything else, even if I had my freedom. Fighting is all I know, and fighting seems to be all I'm ever wanted to do.
Yes, but wouldn't you like to fight for yourself, not for someone else's amusement or coin? You could earn a living for yourself, fame and fortune in some city.
Some men fight for fame, others for glory or money. Those have never interested me. For some reason, I find purity in the battle. It doesn't matter who I fight for or why. Simply that I fight is enough. I think it has
Ay.
something to do with my memories.
Merz, could I roll like a, I don't know, academic knowledge something to see if I might know anything about restoring people's memories?
I mean,
Knowledge magic, maybe? Can I bombard his brain with magiques?
You can
give
certainly
it.
fry his brain.
You can, yeah, you can make the test. I'm not sure.
Nope. Fucking, what's amnesia? That's just a made-up word.
Amnesia doesn't exist. If your memories are faulty, it's because your soul was broken.
Exactly.
So, there is one thing you will know anyway. It's just really common knowledge. But, the Empire down there in the south, they've got these things called Grey Wizards who can do illusions and mind fuckery is something they would probably know about.
Too bad the Grey Wizard has never been in the north. Perhaps one of them could look about restoring your memory.
I have little concern with restoring my memory. The only relic of my past I seem to carry is this elf bow, and considering how it has served me, it is the only thing I find of value from it.
Do you not care if you had the family or friends before you were slaved? You might have siblings or even children.
If I did, they are all assuredly dead.
And who would have killed them, huh?
The Norskins, the
same
time in
ones you
our
now
academy.
fight for.
Exactly.
Do you not see anything wrong with that?
It is not a matter of morality, wants for vengeance, or familiar bonds. I am a slave, and that is all I have ever seen myself as. All I will ever be.
Vaska's just like, she starts to throw her arms up and then just like steps up and gives Avenclad a hug.
Avenclad just kind of looks down, confused.
You guys want me to give you some room?
Fuck you,
If
Doctor.
there is something in my pockets you wish to retrieve, I can simply fetch it for you.
God damn it, Avenclad, I'm giving you a hug.
Oh. I suppose I should hug you back.
Do you really? No, that's okay, Avenclad.
Oh, you do have to hug her back. It would be most impolite for you not to.
I see. Avenclad will hug Vaska back.
Not so tight. I can't breathe.
Forgive me.
This almost makes me forget the fact that we were almost murdered by Norskin raiders. Almost.
Indeed. I suppose as far as ambitions go, I'm very happy to have slayed that champion. It brings honor to my family's master's name.
Oh, yeah, you were so awesome up there. He was all like clad in metal, and you were all like, no, but he was all like, yes, and then you fucking kicked his ass and broke his sword. That was fucking awesome.
It was well done, Avenclad.
For some reason, I have a feeling that it will not be the most dangerous encounter we have, before our time is done with each other.
Oh no, wait till we get to the dragon.
The dragon.
I'm kidding, I hope.
I must admit, it would be rather the thing of legend to help participate and slay a dragon.
We would be all dead. Literally.
If any would be capable of finding the means of doing so, Sir Redmayne would be the one.
Oh dear God.
Well, let us hope we don't need to slay such a beast. So hi, Bob.
Hi.
I
It's okay.
No.
We found a lot of rations, so we're all okay.
I shot a deer in the butt.
Awesome.
repeatedly,
Yeah, like 3 times was great.
and we ate the deer, so we're
Why
no
didn't
longer
you just
starving
use
to
the
death.
shotgun?
Yeah, we ate a bunch of deer ass.
I'm not gonna shoot with a shotgun. Imagine having to pull out the pellets out of its fucking ass.
Like that scene in Back to the Future.
Yep. Long and arduous process.
Alright, so on to whatever the fuck this place is.
Yes, Susuton. And, it, um,
How many people are trying to murder us in this one?
Good
I
question.
don't know, how many of the local boyars did you get, disappeared?
Look you! We
Mm.
didn't get them disappeared, we just were ancillary at best.
Oh,
And really it's his own fault.
I mean, that is accurate, but still.
I've heard the phrase "have a plan to kill everybody you meet," but I've never heard having to worry about who's going to kill you every time you go into a town.
you should really start considering that.
It's getting to that point.
The elves, the witch, the one who's literally cursed by the dark forces. No, we definitely have that concern to keep to our minds.
I will say, after witnessing your skills in the battlefield, if the ice witch hunting you is anything up to your proficiency or even past that, I cannot say I'm very excited to run my blade against such a thing.
I mean, there's apparently not a terrible chance she'll just explode herself, so that's nice.
A roll of the dice. I wonder what fate would favor me with in that example.
Yes, well, if we do end up having to confront any of my fellow ice witches, try to maybe just stab her in the back when she's not looking.
It seems if we're going to talk about tactics, it would be much better to confront such creatures off a frozen tundra.
No, actually, it's much better to do it here.
Really
I
now.
have heard from my mistress. She was a well-traveled mage, often visited the Empire in the south. She said that when the magic gets away from you here in Kislev, it is like an explosion of ice through your veins, while it is just a spark in the Empire. Nothing to worry about.
Perhaps maybe we should...
Go ahead.
Perhaps then we maybe should double back and take care of the Ice Witch.
Are you sure that this is how it works?
I would prefer not to have to kill anybody, but
What if your magic is just as volatile when we get back to the Empire? What then?
well, I will be very disappointed at my mistress for having lied to me. And then I will probably eventually explode, I suppose.
By the way, can you only heal me the one time, Doctor?
Yes.
Oh,
Normally only once per day, yeah.
okay.
I
But
mean,
you
I
do
can put
have-
you on a shitload of painkillers if you want. Don't
I do have what?
doing.
2 more days until you're going to get to Susuton. So,
Okay.
if you want to rub the doctor on yourself.
Medic!
And the doctor rubs
opportunities.
himself off.
Medic!
Ooh la la.
Medic!
Medic! Doctor!
Just fucking push your button, doctor.
I'm burning alive, Doctor!
Do you have insurance?
I need healing.
You still have not shown me your insurance papers.
Look,
Wait,
man, I'm not
it's
American.
real.
Come on.
I don't believe you.
Okay, my elf is not American.
Fair enough.
It's an
Aha!
elf. It's obviously
Mages.
from fucking the gayest country on earth,
Britain?
Italy.
Oh, fair enough.
You
Aha!
are. I heal the fuck out of you.
I'm back
Let's
to
see if I can
max.
heal myself. Can I heal myself?
Oh, it feels good to be back at max.
And now, you might have some nasty side effects. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I think you failed in your hit point calculations.
I do not know how to function this system. Hey!
How many wounds does the doctor have? Jesus fuck.
I put everything in fucking toughness. And I put everything in fucking health.
I mean, usually wounds are determined by whatever career you're in.
I also have a fucking shitload of wounds from my careers.
I also think you didn't actually put... When you fucked your HP bar the first time, I don't think you actually put it back to what it was before, because you're...
Just heal
You're
yourself again.
you're
and go to
4
full.
wounds short of where you should be.
No, this is fine. I can stay with this many wounds. It's fine.
Alright.
You have 2 more days for me to waste medical supplies on.
Ugh. Perhaps I should find myself. No. Suppose that is too ambitious for a slave.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of ambition. We have resources to spare.
Well, I was
That's
simply
right.
thinking that my effectiveness in survival would be much better if I donned plate armor. The ideas never appealed to me. It seemed like a far-off possibility considering my status. Now I think it would be rather critical for my continued survival.
Yes,
Jolka has plates.
the cold north is no place to be a dex fag.
Jolka, how do you feel about plate armor?
I'd be dead without it.
You see, that is a very shining endorsement. More reason for you to get yourself into plate.
It is hard to argue with the word of a dwarf when it comes to equipment.
It really is. They are very stingy. I mean, they are very adamant about their equipment.
Now that you have woken from your wounds, Jolka, I believe the next stop, or at least the one we're still headed to, is involving your business.
Yeah. Yes, they mentioned something about a runesmith around here that might be willing to, if tell me, not teach. What's it?
I'm learning the ways of runesmithing.
Yes.
I find myself rather honored that I'm in such a prestigious party of skilled people.
Guild isn't what I. But I am learning the trade. I have to do it, right now I'm just learning the ropes.
Runesmithing is still an ambition that very few ever attempt to do.
Yeah, well, it's almost like a priesthood, honestly.
What are you channeling? Oh, the sword.
Alright, since you've stopped talking, I'll just say it aloud. You're going to be making one channeling roll each week. You spend examining it. You're working towards question mark degrees of success needed to build a proper understanding of the way the sword interacts with magic, and that will allow you to buy your 4th point of magic.
Yay! Seriously though, if I feel this thing like trying to possess me or start talking to me, it's going right in the river.
It just wants to say hi.
Like I'm just readying that action forevermore. This thing fucking wakes up, it's gonna go back to the Lady of the Lake. You can give it to somebody else. I don't want it.
I was about to say, what if it says, "But you're the chosen queen now"?
I mean, it probably would, considering, but no,
They don't say
directly
anything.
into the river.
That's a smart move right there.
Good, you're learning a few things about magic weapons.
Chaos magic weapons.
No!
Do you have syphilis now?
No, sorry.
Stop watching fighting games.
Would you like to get syphilis?
I could try, but it's very hard. And no, I would not. But yes.
Try to get syphilis or try to stop watching fighting games?
One of those is true, the other is not.
Good, then let me help you with syphilis.
No, shut up. We're traveling on the road, correct?
I think we just arrived in town.
Oh, we're playing a little timey-wimey.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I believe from here... Oh, Mike! I believe from here that we were trying to get a boat.
I believe so. So, since the doctor has failed to heal you guys, you're just gonna get
I was healed.
daily. Well, yeah, but you didn't succeed on Jolka.
Oh, no, that was for me.
Oh,
I'm done
well,
Jolka's kill yet. I guess you healed Jolka.
Okay, you didn't heal Yoka. Alright.
Yes, you're certainly healed.
Feels real good to get that 10.
alright, say you can bandage Jolka up, stitch her wounds, and yeah. Nice, healthy, badly scarred dwarf.
Poor dwarf. If you had a fortress, I'd make sure it was up and running.
So, yeah,
Kill me.
Glug.
you guys are going to make it to Sustal. It's a
Well,
nice, relatively small gospodar town.
We need to quickly get on the boat to avoid the KGB.
Yeah, actually, as you are walking in, you can in fact see there are on a couple of street corners there are men who are uniform but not in uniforms, all very drawn in long black coats and black ushankas.
God. Do any of
And
us
they
stop
just seem to they're just observing the other people passing on by.
And I suppose it is in our best interest to act natural.
Yeah, I'd like to reiterate Vaska's back to her, like, peasant, Ungol girl outfit now.
God. It fucking stick out. I have very high quality clothing.
Yeah, I
have
don't...
12.
Yeah, you probably don't stick out. The rest of the party.
I forgot the elves.
Got 2 elves, heavily armored, heavily armed, a dwarven plate,
Guns.
Gunnar,
Blood. Gunnar himself.
This Gunner.
just
Horror.
Gunnar.
Yeah, no, we
Yes.
definitely stand out. I'm surprised nobody's asking questions.
You can. Whenever you're not looking, you can feel eyes on you, but mm, you're never able to see who it is that's watching. Just know
God,
they
these
are.
demons.
Hmm.
I
And
freak
if
out.
anything, Vaska and Dimitry, given how relatively normal you look with this in this group, that's actually making you stand out extra, so you're
Yo,
getting more intense stares.
he's the
Sure.
one normal guy in a gang of freaks. What did he do to get in?
Mm.
I had to suck a lot of old dick.
I'm
I
going
have
to separate myself from the group immediately and go to the nearest, like, trading post or whatever they have in the town and deposit our ill-gotten gains.
Suppose we
Okay.
should get some rations.
So, I seem to have gone down my vodka rations. Need to
Oh
renew
yes,
those.
we need more rations. Doctor, if you could please stop freaking out over horses.
That
How many days would it take
horse.
us to get to Chernigov?
From here, from here, it's going to be something like 10 days.
On ship.
Jesus.
You're not gonna let the horse thing go, will you?
No, because you own a horse and yet they scare you so badly. I don't
My
understand.
horse doesn't have 1,000 eyes.
Yeah, but you freak out about other horses too.
The other horses were also mutated.
They were the same
Mostly.
horses, just in general.
Horses are scary, okay?
They're
Have you ever
precious.
been bitten by a horse?
Horses don't bite people.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Not
they
unless you
do.
provoke them.
Some horses are rather
Don't
riley.
encourage him, Mavenclad.
My father owns horses. I know all about horses. Don't you tell me about horses.
Well, one tried to eat my hair once.
You see, horses are evil. Hmm. Excuse me. I have to go renew my vodka rations.
Alright. So, if you make it to the trading post, and the owner, he seems somewhat gloomy, but he brightens when you come in, and yeah, I assume you will be wanting to haggle with him.
May I?
Yes, can I rub the doctor on him?
Hmm.
Or literally anyone who isn't me with my no social skills. There you go.
Now listen here, pal.
Look, this is genuine Norskin sword. Look at it. I took it off a dead man myself. Actually, Vaska probably will, like, straight up say, like, hey, we got attacked by Norskins outside town. You know, you might want to, I don't know, post guards or something, because fuck.
Yes,
was-
put
that
guards
was a
out
bad
in the
time.
great tundra wastes.
I would not
Bad
recommend
idea.
sharing that fact around town.
Why? They deserve to know. The Norskins are a danger to everyone.
Hey,
We
we're
seem to be-
big damn heroes.
We seem to be watched rather closely. The people are rather unaware of us, and any hint that we might be trouble could cause problems for us.
We're not
We should-
troubles. We solved trouble. We killed Norskins.
It does not matter what we truly are, simply what people perceive us to be.
And that's
Would
why I'm
be-
telling them we killed Norskins, so that they know we are good people.
I simply suggest it would be best if we quickly find ourselves a ship and head about our business.
Yes, okay, so we have 6... I assume things normally sell for half price in this game, so...
Yes.
Slash R60 plus... I guess swords are just hand weapons. Yes,
Yep.
6 plus 60 plus javelins. Are these full leather armor suits, or just, like, jackets?
Full.
want one, Avenclad?
Sorry, no, I was looking at something.
You mean your fighting game?
Look, I warned you in advance.
I'm gonna let this shopkeeper know how many people we lost during that fight.
But
How many
I would like a
people
cloak.
have died. Soften him up. It doesn't work all that well. Oh my god. Math.
Okay, I'll take the higher number. This doesn't include the javelins, because that's good ammunition for Jolka, so... Jolka,
What?
behold, a basket of javelins. They're very good.
Okay. Isn't that under throwing?
No, javelins are ordinary.
Huh.
You can, in fact, now just throw large, sharp objects at people when you cannot get into melee. Enjoy.
I need to buy
I
a new
mean,
whip.
I had a... Okay, I can... Alright.
Everything must stop until I get a new whip.
I mean, the real issue with that is that I have... I don't have rapid reload.
It's a javelin. You don't need rapid reload.
You don't need a rapid reload, you have a gun.
I mean, wait,
There's 6 guns glued together.
actually, I do have rapid reload. I don't have
Quick draw.
quick draw.
Same difference.
You
think you
have
actually-
a repeater pistol.
I think you actually need quick draw for throwing weapons if you want to fire multiple of them. Probably.
Yeah, I just could have thrown one javelin.
I mean, it's better than throwing no javelins.
This is mathematically correct.
Yeah, mathematically correct. Okay, I'll put them in case I run out of ammo for the pistol.
Alright, so, and, while you guys calculate how much everything you want to buy is worth, are you actually gonna tell them or no about the, Norscan marauders?
I guess Vaska will not if Avenclad's against it. Maybe just, like, say that they got attacked by some kind of bandits, and that's where all this shit came from.
But
Yeah.
I've already...
Because otherwise, normal people don't just carry around a, arm full of swords and javelins and shit.
I was pretty sure we already
I mean,
told
weapon
them.
merchants.
We are obviously not merchants.
I guess that's fair.
Alright, so everyone, including the people who aren't here, get 38.5 crowns.
Alright, I will put that on their sheets.
Cool.
Looking up that's on a javelin.
Bob,
Mm-hmm.
how many shots did we have for the blunderbuss? My gun has fucking 20 shots left. One of them.
I
which
feel
was
like
in
it
the
was.
gun.
I feel like it was about the same.
So
I think it was 25.
that's a lot more than 19 shots or 20.
It was in the low 20s.
I want to get some more ammunition.
How many javelins did I get?
How many?
12.
You want?
It was 12 javelins.
Okay, 12. All right. Damage is. How do I put SB -1? Damn. Or is it actually a melee? Does it count as melee weapon?
It's- No, it's a thrown weapon, so you would do it as, You see on the character sheet in the ranged weapon section, there's type. You do type throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Has a range of 8, 16, etc.
Wow, it's just as good as the pistol.
Yeah, I know, right? Javelins are fucking great.
Reload's a half, which is actually... Does that make it a free action with rapid reload? Or do I have to use quick draw?
Hmm.
That's a, not
Good
that I...
question. Yes. Well, actually, no. You would have to use quick draw. Because you're not reloading the javelin. You are getting a new one out.
I'm just pulling a new one out. Okay. Alright. So just
Suppose
in
you would
case...
need quick draw and rapid reload if you want to throw like a fucking maniac. If you want to go pure spear chucker, I guess that's what you need.
So while they're doing that and Avenclad and Jolka are getting kitted out, I guess Vaska will go and try and like talk to a boat captain and get them passage to Chernobyl or whatever. Chernigov.
I mean, you'd be the best for it.
Yeah, I actually speak the language, and the doctor is busy, so off I go. Sure, this will end very well.
You have this.
I got this. Not gonna try and haggle with him though. It's,
But if anything happens,
Alright.
just whisper to the dark sword you have in your hand. Give it lies.
So, yeah.
Give it your lies.
You'll be able to find a riverboat captain in the tavern. It's Chernigov, you say. It's a little further than I usually go, but the price is right. I'll take you.
I'm sure we can make it worth your while. We have a lovely dwarf with us who is hoping to go find her artisan's tools there.
They also have money.
Ah, you're going to go and see that Snorri fellow.
Is that correct, Jolka?
Yes.
Yes, I believe that was the name.
Well, good luck. I hear very good things about this work, and I hear it is very pricey.
I mean, I know he's a dwarf and all, but I have to ask, why good luck?
Eh, like I said, his work is very costly. I
Yes, they take
only
a lot.
imagine that he puts just as much care and effort into the tools he sells as he does into his weapons.
But with it, you will be able to forge the world.
So if you're not going to haggle, then it's 6 people, a horse, and a wolf. So
we just add in the 38 gold per person.
And then it all goes away.
Yeah.
alright. So each of you is going to be in for 6 crowns. Dimitry and Gunnar will be in for 15 each.
I can do 6.
Yes, because you have
Animals.
an animal with you.
Yeah. Should have known. Good. It paid down to 155 crowns.
Out of curiosity, how long did it take us to get here, you said? Like 3 or 4 days?
Yeah, 3 days.
Okay. Alright, I'm only
So-
9.5 weeks away from having a familiar, guys.
I hope it's a fucking bear.
Yes. Passage is secured. It's too late to leave today, so I'll be casting off at first light tomorrow.
I see.
I do not want to sleep on the streets.
We're not poor, Doctor. We can afford to rent a room somewhere.
But I also don't want
I
to
worry
have
about
to
sleeping in this town. I felt eyes on us ever since we've been here.
That's because
Oh,
we're
I'm
freaks,
not the only
Avenclad.
one.
I know our group is rather eccentric, but I did not even feel this in the last town, one where you were being rather hunted.
It's almost like demons are watching us. I realized I was speaking too loud there.
I suggest we keep on our guards.
Would you like to all rent one room and then we all keep watches?
That would be incredibly suspicious.
It might be necessary.
But also
Yeah,
very
I
safe.
think it's safe for everyone to keep watch.
Perhaps we rent 2 or 3 rooms and then only sleep in one.
We also have to pay for boros and the horses.
Well,
It's
that is not
just-
my problem, Doctor.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could just watch after them. Make sure no one's been.
I'm sure on animals will be fine. No one in Kislev will steal horse. And stealing wolf will probably also get you at least a hand cut off. It's like stealing bear. Stealing bear gets you flayed alive. Almost as
bear
bad as
itself.
horse.
It's a very good security system. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go. Just gonna share rooms with who?
So, where can we find our rooms?
Presumably the same tavern where you found your ship's captain.
So just immediately go from his table to the bar and be like, hey, we need rooms.
It's 10 shillings per room. How many are you gonna get?
I'm getting one.
I think we should at least get 2, considering how many of those there are.
Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get 3 rooms and maybe only sleep in 2. We'll just have
Look,
one that's...
Vaska. You can go and sleep with Gunnar and keep an eye out. Fishy.
Yes, surely Sir Gunnar will keep me nice and safe.
Wink, wink.
Shut up, Doctor.
Oh, but what of Avenclad, his loyal slave?
He can stay
Yeah.
too. Then Jolka, Doctor, and Fizzy sleep in another room.
I think Fizzy would be getting her own room. Jolka?
Yolka is fine with sleeping in the same room as them.
Hey, I get to bust out the vodka. I believe we have unfinished business, you and I. Because I think I passed out last time.
I think you're talking to the vodka. You're mistaking me. Never.
Oh, the bottle is talking.
Yes.
Here, let me quiet the bottle down.
Glug, glug,
It's
glug.
only midday. How is he so drunk already?
He's never not
Determinate.
drunk. That's his secret.
Suppose that is a way of living life.
Alright, well, Vaska will just retire to her room so as not to further, risk rousing suspicion. Just go in there and meditate on her sword.
I have weapon maintenance to do, especially since my main ghost went up against a magic blade. Let's see if it's chipped.
And thus, Vaska and Avenclad ended up sitting like cross-legged across from each other and just fucking with their weapons all night.
Meanwhile, in the fun room.
Yeah, is there anything else anyone wants to do here, or move on to sleep?
I will outdrink this dwarf.
Apparently, I have to buy vodka. What's some decent?
I have 17 bottles on me.
How many bottles of vodka does 7 shillings get me?
Yep, that's where half my fucking money went. I just bought a shitload of vodka.
Is there a handout?
For what, sorry?
Vodka.
Can I haggle?
I guess
on the
I
vodka
just
rations.
I just decided to have to spend 7. Since I found out I was sleeping with the doctor, I had to go buy 7 shillings worth of
Look,
vodka.
I know a guy that knows a guy that probably knows a guy, and I can get you cheap vodka. That guy's in Kislev, but I'm sure the same trick will work here as well.
I want actual decent stuff to drink.
You want decent stuff? Okay. You want good stuff to drink, it's gonna be much harder. But I'm a good talker when it comes to alcohol. You should not worry about a thing. I fucking nailed the haggle. So, how well do I haggle the good vodka? I want to see that a post check.
Alright. 11 almond.
Fucking
So I have
bring it
7.
on, mate. Ah, shit.
You are going to, yeah, that looks like having the same number of degrees of success, so you're not actually gonna get any discount.
This fucker is hard pulling me. Alright then. I'm willing to put down 5 gold for 5 good bottles of vodka. Just for this night.
5 gold would get you 10 good bottles.
I'm not good with maths. And I will take the extra vodka regardless. Hey, Jolka, you want to get some vodka? I bought vodka. Here you can hold. Have 10 bottles. Gift from me. Let's go drink.
Yes.
Add 10 good vodka bottles to your inventory.
I think you mean add.
He's just straight up giving you all of them.
Oh, okay. 8 good vodka.
And then immediately taking one back.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna split one for each.
Fair enough.
Fucking hell.
Ooh.
Are you actually making a competition of this?
We're doing this. When do we get to the -20?
No, I'm not making the competition.
You might not be, but the doctor is.
Doctor sure is, yeah.
That's the -20 right there.
This is just normal, casual drinking for a dwarf.
I'm not going to enforce tests, but if you want to roll them, you can go ahead. Let me know when we need to roll on the fun table.
Can we just skip to the doctor rolling on the fun table? Because it's been a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo! That's the wrong table. That's the right table.
I also call that one the fun table, so it's okay.
It's my table.
Alright.
Please no mutate.
You feel no, sorry. You've only had a few ales, officer. You can act normally with a negative 30 penalty to weapon skill, ballistic skill, agility, and intelligence.
Oh
See how
good,
well
he's a
inclined to
functional
stare.
drunk.
I managed to walk straight to the room
Hey.
and not throw up. Eh.
So, in that case, the afternoon and evening will pass in various states of inebriation and mysticism. And we'll get to night. So, you're probably right, Fizu will probably want a room of her own. So how are you guys splitting yourselves in the other
I think
two
Fizzy's in a room
rooms?
all by herself, the Doctor and
I
Jolka, and
conquered them
then
all.
House Redmayne and Vaska.
Cool.
Yay.
Then... Let's see. Vaska,
Uh-oh.
could you roll power for me?
Oh no. Okay.
Alright. So, you're asleep. Find a dream coming to you. Well, standing in a field, it's corn, it's up to your shoulders, it hasn't fully grown yet. And you feel what seems like a touch on your back.
I turn slowly.
A few feet away, like 5 or 6, there is a figure of a scarecrow. It's up on its post, but it seems to loom unnaturally in the darkness. And then its head shifts and raises so that its little cap comes up and you can see into its eyes. Both are pits of immeasurable darkness, but are lit from within by a pair of burning 8-pointed stars. This scarecrow pins you with its gaze and slowly, unnaturally moves forward, detaching itself from its post and stalking towards you.
I'm gonna run the fuck away.
I just came back from getting water. What?
I'm having a bad dream.
Oh, okay.
You start running, but you can tell that the scarecrow is just as fast. You can feel fiery breath on the back of your neck as it chases you. Come to another field where the corn is longer, where you'll be able to slip in and hide. You dive in just moments before it would catch you. And for a little while, at least, it seems you're safe. Scarecrow does not follow at first. And then you feel a little touch on your back.
I guess Vaska screams at that point. It's all wound up.
Alright. And that is what will awaken everyone in the room. Let's say, well, actually, would you all be asleep, or would, say, Avenclad be awake on watch?
Avenclad would be on watch, probably.
Alright. Vaska sits up screaming, and go.
I will go over to Vaska. Is there something wrong, Madam Vaska?
It's just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. And as Vaska says that, she like rolls out of bed and goes to the window and sort of peeks her head out.
Avenclad takes a look at Gunnar, who is probably sleeping through it all. It is understandable that your sleep is troubled.
Do I see anything abnormal outside?
No, it's just, straight. You're lit by the, twin moons and the glittering stars.
In that case, Vaska will go and like press her ear to the door. It's just acting all paranoid now.
Like I said before, it is
Bias
understandable that your sleep is troubled. After running into the forces of chaos and interacting with one of their tools.
No, fuck chaos. This is something else.
Something else.
Like I was being hunted. Something's close.
Would you say it's the use of magic? Perhaps the Ice Witch who is tracking you down?
Maybe. I don't know. Do I hear anything outside? Having bought a success.
No. There's, well, nothing unusual, I mean. You do hear the everyday sounds, sort of late night chattering of the people that are pulling an all-nighter in the common room.
Do not worry, Madam Vaska. It is my duty to be on watch. If there is anything that potentially goes wrong or tries to enter this room, I will be there to defend you.
Okay.
Do not forget that there's...
One more thing. Vaska will go over and pull out the Chaos Sword. She will, like, magic sense it. Magical sense.
Alright, are you happy with that, or would you like
yeah,
a
that's good.
success or okay. Oh. Whilst it is cloaked in aura of dark magic, that's not unusual for it. It had the exact same appearance as when you saw it earlier. Whatever caused this doesn't look like it was the sword.
Okay. Maybe it was just a bad dream.
Do not worry. Do not forget that Gunnar also sleeps with you, and he will not let any harm befall you.
Vaska will just look at the still sleeping Gunnar.
His senses are probably more keen to danger, rather than false alarms.
I'm sure. Okay.
Rest for now, Madam Vaska. I shall keep my watch.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Vaska will crawl back into the bed, but like probably stay awake for a good like 15-20 minutes.
Alright. You're not going to have any further nightmares, and we'll move on to the morning. So, I wake up, Dimitry, you've got a stinking headache. Jolka, you probably had to actually help him get the last bits of the way into the bed. The ship will be leaving in about half an hour, so this is basically the last call of anything you want to do in Susuton.
How much is plate armor again? I don't think I can buy it. I'm just asking because I'm curious and don't want to open the book.
Do you have full mail?
I do.
Then it would be 230 gold.
Okay, I'm still a ways away.
Only 200.
Nope, I'm good. Vaska will probably apologize again to Avengladd and Gunnar for being a screamy little bitch in the night.
Gunnar who slept through it. The Avenclad who was awake anyways.
Still apologizes. She's from the Canadian part of Siberia here.
We have an hour and a half before the ship departs. I suppose if you're still concerned about your dreams, I can post watch.
I thought it was only half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe you overslept, Avenclad. It is only half an hour. Come, we should get to the ship.
Fair enough.
Sorry, give me a second, I've just lost something.
Red just setting up a giant map with an eye switch on a ship.
And that's when the ice witch freezes the river and says, "Come 1v1 me, mate."
Fuck.
Oh, that's where it went. That's a weird place for you to have gone. Alright, yeah, you head to the ship. It is there waiting for you. The crew are just loading on a last couple of crates. And push out on time and on schedule. So, it is 10 days to Chernigov. So, anything you want to do while you're on the boat? Anything you want to talk about? Any what?
Oh god. Puke my guts out.
Work on familiar, work on sword. I will just say this now, Vaska basically never leaves her cabin this time. She is just 100% of the time, just confined inside. Does not take any chances.
I guess I'd be an elf.
So an
I
edgelord.
will heal myself.
I heard that as kill yourself, and I was like, Doctor, no, you have so much to live for.
Yeah, that's what
I kill myself.
No,
What?
Doctor, you have so much to live for.
he's trying. It's by alcohol poisoning. It takes a minute.
That was a real good heal roll there. Them one percenters.
Of course, I get the best heal roll on myself. Can't even kill myself right.
Alright. And who do I want to suffer? DCL.
I'm gonna suffer.
That didn't take you any time at all.
Roll me a D100, please.
Fair.
Oh, the D100 of pain. Ah!
Yes.
Right then. So, yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. I will have something I need to work on in the background for a moment, but
God.
you carry on, everyone.
God. Damn it.
So what horrible
How-
disease is Avenclad starting to show now?
I don't know, I probably got fucking malaria.
You have syphilis. I hope you enjoy. It's very fun.
What, did the doctor fuck me when I was asleep?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Well.
Oh, okay.
but
We had wonderful sexy times.
That
But-
explains
but-
so
but
much about
is
the
a-
doctor.
question. And across the journey, Avenclad, there will be a couple of times where you suddenly feel a little faint, but it's nothing serious, right? And it passes quickly.
You should ask
Wait,
the doctor.
Say that again?
During the journey, there will be a couple of times where you just feel faint briefly. But of course, that's not anything serious, right? And they do, and the episodes do pass very quickly.
Oh, my 1D100 luck. I can't wait for this to kill my character later. Alright. Well, Avenclad does not say anything.
And
Look,
look,
and
horrible STDs have killed a lot of great men over the years.
Mhm.
I swear, this is gonna be the chain of bad rolls that just kills my fucking character. Because there has to be something.
Honestly, if this is the first character that dies to disease, I'll be genuinely surprised that it took this long. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, and it'll be the one who just came into the picture, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a... Can I roll a perception to see if I notice? I'm glad, like, just practicing with the sword, and then all of a sudden... Just him slowly just sucking wind mid-thrust, and then, like, 30 seconds later, he's back at it, perfectly fine.
That would be called working out.
Well, no, there's a big difference between... Like, I've worked out, and I've worked out when I've been sick, and there is definitely a difference when you're like, push, push, push. Oh god, muscle failure. Oh,
I'm gonna impose a pretty substantial negative, but let's call it a negative 20. But you can make the roll.
okay, good. I'm into 10%. I'm below 10%. 1 in 10. After all, a 9. Holy crap.
You
that's
could
too
buy
much.
a success.
I will do that. I will buy a success.
Then yes, at some point you'll notice that for Avenclad does not seem entirely right at one point. Just a little spacey and a
When you
little more. Sorry.
When you forget you have a fate point and you could have asked to reroll that.
I mean, you wouldn't have gotten to reroll the 99. That was a different thing.
Doesn't.
Oh, well then. When I got the sickness, I didn't have any fate to spend, so I had to just take that.
Oh god, did you actually get blessed by Nurgle?
We thought
I
they
didn't
were
even get the
sneaky
sword, and I'm about to die for corruption. What is my life?
You don't
That's
need corruption, you
peak
get blessed by
BCL
Nurgle.
though, isn't it?
You just need to be loved by Papa Nurgle. He has plenty of love to spare.
He does. You should embrace him.
Don't actually, he's disgusting.
Definitely do it. He's the best Chaos God.
He is the smelliest uncle.
I mean, these aren't mutually exclusive.
Okay. Jolka will go up to Avanclad and ask if he's been feeling well or he's been running a fever.
God, I feel bad. I'm the doctor, I should be asking this kind of question.
Of course, I've been feeling well as I can. I had lost a lot of blood and been rather injured. I'm simply in the process of recovering. I ask that you do not spend time worrying about me.
No. See, it's not good if you're sick. Or if you're not feeling well. But if your sickness has a tendency to spread, should probably take some of those wounds to get looked at a lot closer to the doctor or someone who knows like a bit more about the symptoms.
I'm not sick. I simply sometimes feel a bit faint. Consequence of blood loss, no doubt.
Am I robot? Is everyone robot?
Yes.
Yes,
You are-
you're.
Yeah,
You robot.
Okay, because DCL was robot.
Let's just switch servers.
actually sound fine to me.
Ree!
Alright, am I better?
Да, товарищ.
Look.
I don't know. Nobody ever robots for me. I don't see where your guys' problems is.
Uh,
I don't understand. Shouldn't your guys' internet be better?
No, mine's not great.
Charter.
Greece is so shit.
Yeah, but
Yes.
you're in Europe. It's like inherently better.
American internet is run by sham and con artists.
No, it's actually run by Shaman.
That is
Yes.
also, I think all internet is ran by Shaman.
And they just commune with some ancestral spirit and just hope it goes. It literally
Yeah.
just Mechanicus praying to the machine spirit.
Pretty much. Um, so is it just like when you like blood loss? Yoko know what that's like. She's experienced that 2 or 3 times now.
Yes,
would know what that's like.
and yeah, and Avon probably has gone through this before. It does just feel like you know, the after effects of having almost bled to death.
Is
It's
it?
not as if I got eviscerated and was left with 2 wounds.
So you're talking to the person left with 0 wounds.
Fair enough.
Yeah, twice. This is the second time this has happened. I think one was a like a bolt that burnt through my chest, and the second time I'm just gonna assume was getting my it was one of my arms. Was it an artery or the back of my hand? It was one of my arteries split open.
Well, that happened to Amy once. She instantly fucking died. That was great.
But yeah, but it's I don't know. Maybe it's a difference for being an elf. You just kind of feel the after effects longer, maybe.
I mean, you have to feel the after effects sooner or later. It's only been like 2 days since.
Yeah.
3 days. And I'm not sure if people know to eat their iron.
Talking to a dwarf.
You eat iron out of spite,
It's true. Just like
not
we
because
need
it's healthy. You eat iron because when iron's too hard, you're like, fuck you, iron, I'll show you what's what.
I'll show you, stuffer.
I'm harder than you, Iron. Bring it fucking on, mate. I'll fucking kick your shit in, I swear to me mum.
But yes, I suppose if that's all that happens during the boat ride, I count myself lucky.
There is still a thing I'm setting up, but
Okay.
What the fuck? What?
City? What?
Sorry, I just saw a thing. Apparently there's going to be a Walking Dead character in Tekken. Like what?
Sorry, I just heard
Is it
Merzendi setting
Michonne?
something up.
Uh,
I reflexively shut my pants.
I think the character's name is Negan or something.
Oh, Negan, yeah, that
Negan.
makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
What, is he a fighting game type kind of guy?
I believe his most famous appearance is at the end of a season of The Walking Dead. He was shown beating one of the main characters to death with a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, and everyone had to wait until the next season to find out who he beat to death.
I mean, it did show his baseball bat.
Yep.
Apparently, he is hardcore enough to be a Tekken character.
The motherfucker is hardcore. I don't even watch Walking Dead, and Negan is terrifying.
I don't know how to feel about this.
You don't play fighting games, you don't need to feel anything.
I have no feelings.
That's
dead
probably a
inside.
good place to be for you.
Yes, having no feelings and being dead inside is great. I love it.
alright, so about halfway into the journey, the ship has stopped a few times to unload goods and take on new ones. But, those have mostly been at, the towns, Selkov, Miria, and a couple of the larger villages. This time, you are just at the edge of the Forest of Spirits.
Oh, good.
It comes to a stop next. It comes into a dock that is very sparse. There's in fact only the one home next to the pier, and the captain will I'll turn to Jolka and say, you're a fighty lot. With that much armor, I presume, at least. You might be interested in this shop. We've got a couple of chests of supplies to drop off, but we can spare an hour if you want to browse.
I'm up for it.
I will do what my master say.
Vaska is in the Vaska cave.
Yep.
So,
Being
That's
an
why
edgelord.
Vaska. I thought you said she turned to Vaska.
No,
no,
Jolka.
Jolka.
Oh, so we're just going to take an hour break while unloading to look at the shop, correct?
Yeah.
All right. I
What
shall
could possibly
accompany.
go wrong?
Absolutely nothing, which is why I shall accompany you.
Yes, yes. Look, we shall look at these fighting weapons and see what they hold. Yes, yes.
Alright, and Dimitri, are you going along as well?
Sure, why not? I've had enough sleep. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? Should not have asked that.
That's literally what I asked 5 seconds before. So we just double jinxed ourselves, which is not a jinx, so we're good.
Yes, it's
So-
good.
So you approach the shop. The door will be opened by a very old man with a pipe clenched in his mouth and a large lump on the side of his head. Looks like a badly healed wound from a long time ago. Greetings! Oh, yes, the ship is behind you. Welcome!
How
Please
goes
come
it?
in. Chillily.
Always good to hear.
Oh, look. Very shiny in that armor, young lady.
Weaponsmith, we demand your strongest weapons.
I'm sorry, you cannot handle my strongest weapon.
Slippy got it. Anyways,
I'm sorry, you cannot have my dick.
But we have 12s in the party. If we wanted his dick, we'd have it.
so
So,
I will not speak out of term.
you can see past him to the inside of the shop. There are a large number of weapons affixed to walls, a couple of stuffed animals, a variety of books, cases, and a shelf covered in bottles. Steps to the side to allow you to enter. Can also see a couple of stands with armor on. Please, please. Feel free to browse. I have many fine items.
Well, I mean, have you... Oh, okay.
I was about to ask about the books.
I'm probably going to be looking at the armor. What they got?
And there are several. There's on display some leathers and mail. Once you examine it, the man will say, if you want to see the better things, it's in that room there. It's all of my armors. Had a couple of decent windfalls recently. Well, recently to me, you all seem too young for 13 years ago to be recent to you.
May I ask you some rather inquisitive questions?
Yes?
It seems rather strange that a shop will be set up along the coastline. Do you get customers often?
No, not really, but It's nice and out of the way from marauding warbands, and close enough to any battlefields that I can restock.
I see. I suppose that explains how you've gotten this armor. No offense to your craftsmanship, but you do not look much the smith.
No. I'm more happy to take what's already been made and redistribute it.
I suppose if the one cannot use it anymore. If you excuse me, Madam Jolka, I wish to go to the back, through some of the armor pieces.
Okay, take your time.
When you go back there are a couple of suits of scale and a breastplate was hung on a dummy, along with more of the more common armors.
I could use a breastplate. Does it have a price tag anywhere? Or does it look like it'll even fit?
Roll me a d8.
The D8 of fate.
Wouldn't be the most comfortable fit, but it does look like if you wear a thick jacket under it, you'll be alright. And it does indeed have a price tag on it, 40 gold crowns.
I see. I would like to buy this breastplate. Now my question is this. If I put on a breastplate, do I instantly get a -1 to my movement?
You're already getting that from the medium armor.
Medium armor
Minus
doesn't give me...
agility.
Yes, a breastplate would count as enough plate to impose the plate penalty.
Oh, God, that's so stupid. Alright. I have more movement than I think I'll need, so I guess I'll suffer.
Yes, you will suffer. You're damn right on that point.
Alright. But I will take that plate mail and spin the crowns. Unless somebody wants to haggle. We have the doctor with us.
I don't think the items you're trying to peddle us are worth their price. You said you scavenged them off the dead battlefield? Is that true? Then why the hell would you have such a high price for a used item?
It's as good as new, young man.
Fucking counter haggle my ass. That's not how armor works. And I would know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, in that case, 3 degrees of success, you're going to be able to get a 20% discount from 40 crowns. So,
Who are you trying to swindle here?
Us. He's trying to
Because
swindle
if
us.
it is us, you are failing miserably.
so detail, it's just 32.
God.
Does anyone else want to look at anything?
I do not think there is anything here that would be even remotely interesting. Ooh, shotgun.
Oh, is there an actual list?
Can I have another blunderbuss?
It's just, you want to go and examine a thing in more detail, like the books, the
Oh,
rack of bottles.
Does he have any blunderbusses? Even the poor quality. I'll fucking take anything at this point.
You mention a blunderbuss, he'll limp over to another door, open it, and the walls are covered in various firearms. It's just a row of 6 blunderbusses. A couple of them even have gold inlays.
This is what true beauty looks like.
Ah, yes, you are a man of excellent taste. It's my finest blunderbusses, blasting charges and various explosives. Only 30 gold each.
30 gold each for the charges? For everything.
For the blunderbusses.
Well then, I shall have 2 of them.
Excellent.
Do I add 2 poor quality blunderbusses?
You actually add 2 common quality blunderbusses.
Alright, I wanted to look at the books.
God. Oh, I'm going to need a backpack to carry all of this.
Just give me a second, Bob. I need to make a note.
Huh. Sneaky suspicion some of this might be cursed.
So, to the books, your man steps over. Ah! Oh, well educated. Hmm?
Yeah.
I have. This upper half, this is my fiction section. I've got several varieties: action, adventure, horror, erotic fantasy. And this lower half is the more practical matters. Selection of atlases, the secrets alchemical, catalogue of the names of the dark ones, the guide to Skaven and their wants. I'm not sure why they wrote about their wants. It's really the second half of that book is just basically propaganda about why rats should rule the world. I think the author was assassinated and the rats started writing instead. The reference to man things, especially, is a concern. And this one, this last shelf, it's semi-fictional. Fairy stories, proper sorts, the ones that have lessons, that good for training children on.
Oh.
Wait, how much for the book with the rats? You piqued my interest around the assassination of the writer.
Give me a second while I find
Also,
how much do books normally cost.
about 100
Oh
gold.
god. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Another question too.
Ah,
Can I take a
yes,
closer look at this blunderbuss? A real close look because I'm suspicious.
Yeah. Yes, a printed
Perception?
book is 100, a illuminated book is 350. Yes.
Yeah.
That book comes in at 35 crowns.
What?
And
Are you sure about this price? It seems off.
Trust me, young man. Look. And he'll pull it out of a shelf and open it and show you the detailed illustrations.
This is illustrated?
Oh, yes. Yeah. We'll skip later. It's a non-fiction book, so you don't need to worry about me spoiling the story by jumping around. And, there are some there are diagrams as well, and the anatomy of rats and of people.
Oh, so that's where rats come
rat
from.
people.
I think I want to claw out my eyes with an ice pick. What is that thing? Oh.
That's a Skaven, young man.
Is that what female Skavens look like?
Yes, they're really quite repulsive, aren't they?
Why? Why does this thing exist?
Because the gods do not love us, young man.
Well, we found the most honest old woman.
Which gods? What gods are we referring to?
He refers. He pulls out the other book for their true names. Alright, so how many insanity rolls will Snippy's character have to roll this hour?
You know what? That is a good point. Dimitry, boop on an insanity point for the pictures.
It is a female Skaven. It's not beyond. It makes sense. Have you actually seen a female
Yes, I've
Skaven?
seen them. They're horrifying.
You know. I'll gladly take the insanity.
I gladly take only one.
One. Another 1d5.
Okay, watch them. Okay, yes, I'd like to buy every book in your collection, just light a fire. No. Jolka is now scared. Just like, Alright, what? Looks at the potions, just like, I know.
Don't worry about those. They are the exception to my normal policy of acquisition. I do make those myself.
I don't know whether I should be horrified more of this new fact you have revealed upon us or not.
I look at the bottles and potions.
They bubble.
What do they do? Audible gulp.
Well, this one puts hair on your chest, and this one puts a chest on your hair. Well, it doesn't actually do that, but you can use it to sculpt your hair into a vaguely chest-like shape, and that's fine.
By the way, just trying to figure out if they had any other plate pieces. Sorry.
Oh, if you spend a while looking, you'll be able to find a helmet.
Could be useful. I don't think I can afford it.
I don't know. Its price tag is 10 gold.
Oh, okay.
Helmets are
Does it
usually
look like
the
it'll fit?
cheapest kind of armor.
Yeah, it looks almost. It looks like it'll fit, and it does actually look to be of elven design.
Wow.
And only 10 gold. If the
Don't
doctor
mind.
wants to haggle once again, I won't stop him. But actually, you know what? I'll just pay the 10 gold.
Oh no, you've still got the haggle going. It's only 8 gold.
It's fine. We are paying him. We're buying a lot of things, so he would be willing to drop some prices. As long as we keep buying things.
So what was the discount again? 20%?
Yep.
So 8 crowns. So that makes this... Alright, I have 6 gold left, but I got a helmet. My face and head. Yay, 9 armor on the head and chest.
Meanwhile, boot back to Jolka. And this potion makes your breath smell like spices, and this one makes your sweat smell like sweet roses. And this one makes you beautiful, and this one preserves your appearance.
Can I pull you aside for a personal question?
Do you have anything about male enhancement?
Yeah. Hush you. But no, seriously, do you have anything about male enhancement?
Ah, yes.
My bestseller.
These potions, and he will just tap an entire shelf. They work to make the organ more reliably turgid.
I'll get back to you on that.
And these ones make it bigger, and this one... Well, I made a mistake when brewing this one. This one would give you a second. I would destroy it, but
No, I'm pretty sure there are some elves out there that would be really into this. I understand there is a market for such products, as repulsive as they might be. So what were we on about?
Oh, nothing of concern, sure. Yes, potions. Give me a second to just open an actual list of potions.
I love this guy. He horrifies me, but I love this guy.
This is my new favorite NPC.
This one allows winds of magic to flow more freely through you. I don't think it'll allow them to actually flow through you, young lady. I'm sorry. Your race is...
Reliable.
Well, yes.
Just think of it.
This one, if you know someone who's lost a limb, it'll regrow.
We might need one of those.
Alright.
I know, I'm aware there are some risks to regrowing a limb with potion, but it's better than having no limb at the end of the day. How much does this cost?
50 gold. I know, it's very expensive, but it's a certain amount that ingredients actually cost.
Jolka, is there anything for... I saw male enhancement. Is there anything for female enhancement?
I will buy this potion. No questions asked. I'm now down to 10 crown.
Alright. Yes. I have a couple of potions. This one, will allow you to be more fertile. This one is very popular with wet nurses. Yes, it allows you to produce without pregnancy. This one, this one gives you greater... it expands your bosoms. I know it's would probably interfere with your armor, but perhaps if you have any friends who came out of puberty a little disappointingly. This one hardens your skin. Not much use for feminine enhancement, but it's just on this shelf. I don't know why it's on this shelf. Clearly, I have failed to organize my shelves. And this one is a potent contraceptive and stops you from having to deal with that red demon. This one makes you lose weight.
You know what? I will pick up the one for the fertility. That's the word. How much for the fertility?
10 gold crowns.
Oh. You know what? I'm a dwarf. What? I'm gonna get 2. I'm gonna get 2 of those for to the potion. She will ask if they're like, if I drink one, am I always, or do I have to like drink it like an hour before the?
Oh yes, the effects are quite permanent.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I'm mostly irreversible. I'm sure there is somewhere where, if you take the contraceptive, it will work for maybe 20 minutes.
Was there anything else in the shop of interest?
Is there... What would you possibly be interested in? You can directly request an item.
Oh. No, I was just... No. I'm just seeing if there's anything, like, interesting. The books were terrifying. I'm actually legitimately scared of looking in the erotica section. That has never happened to me before, but
Whereas you did
it
it.
is now.
Whereas you've done it.
I don't want to gain chaos corruption from being like, oh hey, this is a neat erotica. Oh god, the tentacles. You know, I'm sort of weird of the, hey guys, I know sexy new powers. Don't mind my new tentacle arm. It gets frisky from time
Okay, Anna.
240k, man. 240k. I don't think you can sprout extra limbs just by being corrupted in this game. But I don't want to tempt fate either.
I don't want to tempt fate. I'm gonna stick with becoming a brood mother. That's a risk I'm willing. For the good of dwarven kind, you understand.
Of course, for the good of Dwarven kind. Of course I understand.
And, one last thing. We'll go over to a third door and open it. As he does so, the smell of fresh bread reaches your noses. I bake! They're quite nice. Please, please, you've been excellent customers. You must each have a bread roll. Or 3. Yeah.
Is she offering bread rolls?
Yes.
Oh. I don't think I'll actually eat one. Not because he hasn't been
just-
polite. Alchemists tend to sometimes mix flour with other chemicals, and that tends to be for bad times.
So, yeah, he'll bring out he'll bring out a basket. It's got a folded blanket at the bottom and is stacked full of bread rolls. Must be 20 or 30 in there.
Alright.
I'm gonna fucking start nomming down one by one.
I'm gonna grab one, but I'm gonna look at the doctor and wait for him to just, like, die. If he doesn't die, like...
Alright, so Dimitry, you're going to slug down the bread roll.
2, 3, 4. They're free. Gosh Christ, I'm really good.
And then I'm gonna grab a second one.
Oh, are you eating one too?
No,
Okay.
I was grabbing one and waiting for the doctor to die. Oh yeah.
Dimitry? This is absolutely delicious. It's best bread roll you've ever had. Make a willpower test with a -10, please, Dimitry.
Oh boy.
They're so delicious you can't stop.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take one for everyone who isn't here. I'm a bit full.
Alright, go on and press for reroll.
So, are we gonna have to murder this old man and take his silver stock? Is that what's about to happen? Or is he just gonna be like, by the way, I cursed your doctor. Poof. Mother.
Nothing, everything is fine.
Please, please. Eat up. They're fresh. I wouldn't want to have them wasted.
This is so good. God, I don't know what you put in them, but it's so good.
But how many has he eaten now? If it's more than 4, he's entirely eaten too many, and I don't trust him.
I haven't stopped eating. I eat as much as I physically can.
Yeah, no. Over. No, no, I think I'm just gonna, have one for some of my friends. I'm just gonna place them, I guess, in a bag or napkin.
If you have friends still on the ship, please, please, bring them up. They might be interested in my stocks.
Yes, I can think of at least one person interested.
This bread. This fucking bread. Is there still bread?
Oh, yes. There's about 20 or 30 in there.
Oh god, I don't think I can eat all of them. Do I have to roll toughness to see if I can stuff them all down my fucking throat?
Oh, yeah.
I think you would have to roll toughness after like the 4th bread, because we're talking like decent. We're talking like middle-aged loaves, right? You know, there's actually been a restaurant where it had really delicious, fluffy, buttery bread. Now I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, that's so making me so hungry.
I'm hungry, and I just got done eating a plate of food.
Well, I'm gonna go eat my calzone. So.
Ah, I hate you so much. I want a calzone right now.
Wait, no,
I
invite
want to jump
Vaska
off the balcony.
first.
I'm gonna. Yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna do. I guess. I don't know if we should leave the doctor here though. To eat all these. He's gonna eat them all up. Alright.
I
Yeah.
shall just put on another batch. Don't worry about it.
You're so cool, you guys.
You know, I think Vaska would like to come up here and brew some of his wares. He probably has some sort of magic stuff too, possibly. Maybe something to help keep her from raining ice shards down on our heads.
Maybe.
Maybe. So I'm gonna bring the bread. And I'm gonna go get Vaska. If
Alright.
Avenclad and the doctor want to join me, that's fair. If not, that's cool too.
So yes, how are you going to convince Vaska out of the Vaska den?
We got bread.
We got some really good bread loaves.
No, that's probably a good way to crack open. Like, hey, Vaska, check out these bread rolls.
I thought you were visiting armorer, not bakerman.
We were, but then
apparently he's a real renaissance.
Armor, guns, potions, books on Skaven physiology. Like, look at this!
No, thank you. I don't want to look at your Skaven book. What's this about the potions, though?
All sorts of really, really interesting potions.
This man's a fucking wizard, I'm telling you.
I guess I can take a look. Vaska will, like, put on her cloak and hood and then go on up. And yeah, TLDR, Vaska will definitely eat a bread roll or two and see about purchasing a female physique enhancer.
So, first off, can you make me a willpower test with a -10?
Okay. Or with a -10.
Bread's just that delicious.
Guess I'll re-roll that. Sure.
We all failed to the bread rolls.
Oh my god.
I really fucking want a bread roll, man.
The bread rolls are too delicious. They're just too good.
Oh, is that what it was for? Okay.
No, that one's for Gunnar. Aw.
Of course, the people on the ship should know about these amazing bread rolls. Do I have to use gossip to get them to find out about these amazing bread rolls?
Oh, when you're coming back down with some crumbs in your beard, the captain will notice. And say, so you are never getting along. Good. This bread is very delicious, isn't it?
Nice, so this guy fucking gives it out for free. Of course, if you shop at his ridiculously expensive shop. Better than it's free. Like, usually when you go to weapon shop, they don't give you food. This is damn good.
DCL.
God.
DCL.
Oh,
Fucking boob.
Red bread.
Dude, you've somehow gotten your mute backwards. It's...
fine.
Alright, and yeah. I've described it already, so, yeah. Can get a potion of, well, which of the sorts of feminine enhancement would you like?
The chesty one.
The one that makes you milky, or just the one that gives size?
Let's start with the size.
Okay, that's going to come to 10 gold rounds.
Okay. Does he have any idea how much this'll, enhance?
It varies from person to... sorry, no, he was the older voice. It varies from person to person, in who takes it. That batch, you'll probably have a increase of 1 or 2 cup sizes. You may have more as you're starting.
Vaska will buy 2.
Okay.
It's a good thing the more sensible parts of the members of the party are not here to stop us. So good.
And yeah, she will nom a bread roll and then excuse herself, and then immediately go and find somewhere private. And
I just imagined Vaska and Jolka adorably nomming on bread rolls, being happy.
So, if you're going to go and take them right away, can you give me a toughness test, please?
Sure. Because I trust this guy implicitly, so why wouldn't I?
Welp.
I'll just burn another fortune point real quick. It's fine. Everything's fine. I buy a success. Fuck you.
Okay.
I thought you couldn't re-roll and buy a success.
I think that you can't re-roll twice, but you can do one of each on the test.
Yep. Alright. Nothing happens.
God damn it, Merz.
I love this.
Oh, well, actually, here's the thing. You feel like you now have a giant honking bosom. You feel fulfilled and affirmed and beautiful and buxom. But
Vaska pulls the little tissues that have been padding her out a little bit and throws them away.
But after a minute or two, realised didn't actually make them any bigger. It just made you stop feeling so self-conscious about them for a moment, and that moment is now passing.
Oh God,
that's unfortunate. I wonder if you wanted to fail that toughness test.
I'm making no comment.
Well, I have another one, so...
And this will be the one you succeed.
I got no more fortune points, so...
Alright, you can choose to fail if you want to, but I will require
sure.
a toughness.
I'm sure Uncle Niav would never hurt me.
Okay, can you please roll a 1,000-sided dice?
Oh, goody!
oh fuck!
Got 9!
1,000-sided dice. How have we even taken care of that without roll 20?
I just out of curiosity, would I have passed that? No, it's fine. I don't even feel bad.
Okay, the result is addiction.
Yay!
To bread?
Boobs?
That's a healthy addiction.
You
I
like
think.
you son of a bitch!
That could have gotten so much better, so much worse.
You like you son of a bitch!
You see, what actually happened is all that bread you ate was absorbing the potion and it fucked it up.
No, I should go buy more. I should really not do that.
Oh, this is fun! So you can spend a permanent fate to ignore this mutation, but Vaska, have this. Finish your potion and you realize you really need a drink. You are now addicted to alcohol.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm just a Russian, so that's just a state of being.
Yeah, exactly.
However, you are also forever more stinking drunk.
Oh,
What are the penalties of being a stinking drunk?
you roll the 1d100.
Yeah, at the start of every scene, Vaska will be rolling on the stinking drunk table.
Jesus. Well, at least you're not turning into a fairy.
Does this go away ever?
Burn the fading lights.
Basically, no. There are theoretically ways to suppress or remove mutations.
Why did you roll
But
full
they're-
for this?
You cunts.
I love this. You have a
I'm sorry, Vaska.
I had no part in this.
This is great.
So if I've only had like one drink and I wouldn't normally be stinking drunk, do I still roll on the table now?
You are always considered stinking drunk. Even when you don't drink, you are stinking drunk.
The fuck?
Because your body is producing alcohol.
Do I lactate alcohol now? Like, what the fuck?
No, but you sweat vodka.
I guess
No.
I need to spend a fake, because that's pretty incapacitating. Especially since at least one of the rolls on the table is you can't cast spells.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fuck me, I guess.
Oh,
God
I
damn it.
love this game.
So yeah, what is the actual in-character result is, in that case, the exact same thing.
God damn it, son of a bitch.
And you didn't even get the boobs.
I'm so upset right now.
How much
feel like
gold
I've
did you
been
pay for
baited.
that?
It was only
We all
20.
paid a shitload of money to this guy.
How much?
Well,
None
I
of
only
the
paid
stuff
20.
he gave us are probably the
That's a
deal.
lot of gold.
I mean, for peasants.
It's fucking... You got ripped.
Yes, obviously I got ripped, but I trust this guy implicitly, so it's fine. Vaska just
We all trust
realizes
this guy
that
implicitly.
the gods have cursed her to always have C cups, and she'll just feel
Wait.
sad.
Do you trust this guy because of the bread?
I don't know.
Out of
I just look.
Out of character?
I
or
just
you just
feel
trust
like
this
this guy's my
guy?
friend. I know that he didn't do this on purpose to me. And so Vaska won't get upset or tell anybody. She's just gonna stuff her bra again, because, you know, she feels like she's supposed to be a big, husky Russian woman, and then...
Did you stuff it more?
Yes.
Because if not, Glad will at least say something.
I don't know, actually, do I have material that I could stuff it with? No. Alright, she wants to, but she doesn't really have anything unless she starts tearing up her clothes. So no, she'll just feel sad. Then come back.
It seems my madam has consumed one of your potions and it has had no effect.
Well, I did say it varied from person to person. I'm sorry, dear. Yeah, let me refund you. I don't want to rob you blind after all.
Oh, I would appreciate that. It is delicious bread, though.
I suppose there is no issue if you are offering a refund. It is most courteous of you.
So I'm gonna load my new shotgun and fucking do a test fire outside.
Alright. Yeah.
Fuck, you know what? I'm gonna
that'll
try something new. I'm gonna load both of the shotguns, fire them both at the same time.
Oh, that will definitely alarm the ship's crew. And probably the party.
Wait, what?
What?
It's just two guns going off outside.
Oh.
Woo!
Do not worry. It's just our friend testing his new...
Fine, I'm drunk.
Boy.
Is that a rim?
Hello, Ram.
Shut the fuck up, Snip. Fuck everything about this day.
Oh.
Just fuck everything about this day.
Well, it's not going to get any better in here, let me tell you.
What have you done before I even look?
Literally nothing. Saban's just being stupid.
Look, we made a
just
new
being
friend.
salty because he spent a fortune. Meh.
You got it
We made a
refunded
friend.
back.
I didn't get the
Fine.
fucking the
Oh,
fortune.
the fortune. I thought you meant the coin. Yeah, you lost that fortune point.
Fate or fortune?
The kind that's permanent.
What have you done?
Potion went wrong.
Quote unquote
Oh,
wrong.
God.
Mutation.
Look, I could have just become a permanent stinking drunk, but I decided no thank you.
Yes. TLDR, they've almost Chernigov stopped in at a little cottage by the side of the river that is a bizarre shop where you can find almost anything. Avenclad bought himself a breastplate and an elven helmet. Dimitry bought a book about Skaven.
Shotguns.
And some shotguns. Vaska and Jolka bought some potions, and Vaska's potion had a weird effect.
Instead of giving me giant titties, it made me an alcoholic.
It literally alcoholic.
Yeah. But he gave me a refund, so that's nice.
Great.
But it's okay. This guy is nice. He's my favorite NPC. His response to Snippy asking, "Why are there Skaven females like that?" was, "Because the gods don't love us. That's why."
The gods. I asked what gods, and he didn't answer. I think I know what gods he's referring to.
I can think of 4 offhand.
I don't know. I think there's a 5th one in there too, but
Fucking Nuffle. We don't talk about him. He's not real.
I mean, clearly not, considering what just happened to me. Fucking.
He really hates this party. He
I've
sort
seen
of has an
worse.
off and on relationship with Gunnar, but he really hates this party.
Oh, that's
We have
because-
all seen worse, let's be honest.
Yeah, Pumum, who's also.
Anyway, let's.
I hope he can feel my disdain coming through the internet.
Oh, I can. It amuses me greatly, I'm not gonna lie. I can't bring myself to be miserable, I'm having too much fun.
We all have delicious bread, though, so it's okay.
Yeah, he bakes bread. Speaking of, Jolka, Avon, I'll offer you some more bread. He's refilled the basket.
No. Alright, No, I'm even debating if giving Vaska the bread was. She's acting a bit weird.
How is Vaska acting weird? I just bought a potion and then got sad because it didn't work.
Good point. Can I? Well, I don't know. Is Gunnar here? I'm gonna offer Gunnar.
Can I offer you a roll of bread in these trying times?
We're all
Emerald.
acting very normal. Super normal.
Yep, nothing abnormal going on here.
Just don't ask him about the books. Just don't ask him about the book. And especially if the doctor tries to get you to read a book about rats, don't look at it. Don't.
Female Skaven.
Is there anything I can offer you, young man? You look like a remarkable warrior, perhaps a shield or a new pike would suit you. I say new, newish.
Armor.
Just through that room there. Your servant has bought the last piece of plate I have, but there's plenty of scale and chain if you want it.
I think you mentioned one look, sort of funny looking. Cough, cough, Elvin.
What kind of armor does he have?
Anything short of plate. So it's got levers of various quality, chainmail,
Ithelmar.
scale. Pardon, sorry?
Ithelmar.
Yes. Here we are. I found a very dead elven knight. It's not much, but it's well, and you'll pull back a cover to reveal a chest piece of the famed silvery white metal.
I'm going to magic sense it.
Okay. Make me that roll.
Four degrees of success.
I'm just typing to you.
For those who don't know, I've been lusting after this kind of armor for ages.
Well, I know, we've talked about this before, but this might not be...
The best place to get stuff from.
Yeah. Of course, we don't know that in character, but you can come to your own conclusion as to why this man would have such a rare item.
Why do you think I magic sensed it?
For that specific purpose.
You sure this is what you say it is?
I suppose I may be mistaken. I'm not an expert in elven things. bend down, give it a sniff, say, "Ah, no, you're quite right. My apologies. It doesn't have that smell of the spellers I use."
It most certainly does not. I will buy nothing here. And I give the old man a very pointed look.
We've dropped over 200 gold each.
Ah, well, please, can I offer you some bread or a raisin cake? I apologize for my mistake.
No.
The bread is very good, Gunnar.
Mmm. Just gonna stop eating this.
I would like to look at the bread. Does that count as another roll, or can that just piggyback onto the other?
I'll let that piggyback.
Question. When you use that roll, or when you use that ability, does it have like a visual effect, or...
Ability? No? No, nothing that I didn't describe as happening.
No, I meant what I did.
Oh, sorry. Not. It depends on the specific caster. Yeah, sometimes that can have the yeah, eyes glowing somewhat, or it can just be completely hidden.
I see. I walk up to the old man and say, I will not be eating any of your bread. And leaning in a bit, telling him, you're lucky I don't split your skull right here now.
Oh, that would be quite unnecessary.
I see what you've done.
You've made too delicious bread.
Seems to get smaller in front of you.
May I roll to intimidate?
You can.
Any bonuses?
I'll give you a +10. Alright, do you want to buy any successes, Val?
Sure, I'll buy another success.
Alright, so it'll be 4 degrees of success. Just a little longer, sorry, while I
I struggle so hard to hear you, Merz.
Sorry.
We still at Dr. Bread's place?
Two
Yeah.
wolves trying to convince Savin just to murder new best.
I can't do that. And why would I do that?
Why would anyone do that? This guy is just delightful.
Yeah, he's so nice. God, yeah, like we're a bunch of murder hobos.
That's what I'm saying usually.
Okay, and he just steps back, tripping over himself, and for a moment clutches at his chest. Looks up at you and nods. Yes, yeah, I understand, young man.
We're leaving.
But
Gunnar, what is going on?
do you want to buy anything?
I'm not buying anything from him.
What would that be?
What he's done is already in you.
What?
We're leaving.
Yeah.
Gunnar, you're not making any sense. What's going on?
Look at him. Look at what he is.
He's
I look at
just
him real close.
a little old man, Gunnar.
I look at him as well. What do my special elf eyes see?
Do you have magic sense to roll?
Nope. Guess my not so special elf eyes see nothing then.
Yes. Just, however,
Regardless of what I say, anything.
Jolka has seen enough to buy. Yeah, I think this guy's pretty shifty too, Gunnar. I have no idea how shifty or how magical, but this guy is 98% bullshit.
You know, now that you say that,
There's black magic everywhere.
can I test a new breastplate?
Just give me a second. There you are. And sure, how do you want to go about testing your breastplate?
If it's a breastplate, a proper breastplate, and considering how equipment damage rules are kind of a little non-existent in this, I guess I could just stab it with a dagger.
I mean, I have a pistol.
Let's shoot the elf.
just stand there.
Shiving myself with a dagger feels more safe than getting shot. So yeah, I'll try to give myself a little testing poke on the breastplate and see if it penetrates easy.
Yeah, the dagger will just slide on through as if the breastplate wasn't there.
Oh.
Oh.
No. I'm going to slowly look at the man.
Me too, because I bought something as well. I just didn't drink it.
I think it would be within your best interest to refund me the gold coins I spent on this equipment.
Yes, very well. I'm sorry. I didn't think it would be that defective. I knew its
Defective
previous
is-
wearer died, but
Defective is
Oh.
one thing. This is another. You will be returning all the money. And then we're leaving. Do I make myself clear which?
yes.
You should be thankful that Sir Redmayne is so gracious. Had it been any other Norskin, your head would have been served on a platter. In the most literal sense of the terminology.
I'm
Will
very
you please
confused as
stop
to what's
threatening
going on.
Uncle Niev? This is incredibly rude.
Use
also-
the Vaska. Use the vision.
I did. There's a little daughter everywhere, but that's nothing to be worried about.
It's a great insult to someone.
A little is underselling. It's oozing everywhere,
It's fine, Gunnar. Stop being so
including the food you
paranoid.
just ate.
A
It's
warrior relies on his
fine.
A warrior relies on his armor like he does his own body. To sell a warrior defective armor that does not protect is a breach of trust.
Well, I'm sure Uncle Niev it was an honest
Quit
mistake.
calling him that. He is
What?
not a family.
It is strange that you're rather taken to him so quickly. We've only been here for the hour.
He's so nice.
Oh, a cool guy.
I'll lean over to Gunnar and whisper, I think something enchanting would. I do not partake in it as I am a slave and not worthy of such things. But the others exhibit strange behavior ever since eating.
Did you do something to them, witch?
I simply gave them a gift as any friend would. Gift of bread and...
I pull out a knife.
Gunnar,
Whoa.
what are you
Whoa.
doing? He's our
Please, sir.
friend.
I'll lean in once
That
more.
was your first lie. Tell me the story again.
So, what the bread has a little something in it to make you enjoy it, but that's...
I pull the blade across his countertop a little bit closer towards him.
Vaska's just gonna like put a hand on Gunnar's bicep and try and like pull it back. Like, Gunnar,
Failed
stop.
miserably.
Yeah, obviously she has no chance. Well, stop threatening the poor man.
Madam Vaska, I believe you should trust in Sir Redmane's judgment.
I trust Gunnar, but this is uncalled for.
I assure you it is very called for, and currently you are not within a position to see why. Please, let Sir Redmane do as he pleases.
This place is drowning. Dark magic. He just tried to sell me ensorcelled armor. You don't think I don't recognize Grey Wind?
Grey Wind.
That was two. What's the story, old man?
Yeah, I think this is just gonna be
He pops. You just hear the little pop. He's gone. Oh, he tried to channel something and he failed.
Oh. This is bad.
That sounds like it's time to roll initiative.
Oh boy!
That sounds like that certainly
boy!
sounds like he just blew himself up.
God, this has been the best session.
This is
What
the
just
best
happened?
game.
He doubled on a magic casting roll.
What's a doubled? Oh, you mean like
It's
doubled over?
chaos surge time. Oh, it's a low number.
steps back again and then speaks a single word. An ungodly word, a word of pain. So, first things first,
That's
you
not
guys.
It's really not good. That's the opposite of good. That's bad.
The Chaos Surge also is a really low number, and that is fumble hand at something he is holding or carrying. He's not actually holding or carrying anything.
All the bread
So I'll
rolls.
move up one.
Sounds.
Oh yes,
like-
actually, yeah. The bread rolls are sent flying in every direction. It's just a scattering of
No, the
bread,
delicious
and your
bread.
ears start bleeding.
Sounds
know-
like it's time to roll initiative.
Sorry, could you say that last part again? Something starts
The
bleeding?
blood starts bleeding.
No, your ears start bleeding
Oh.
from the word of pain.
Oh. Well, that's
I'm
unfortunate.
rolling initiative, and if I'm still conscious, I'm trying to attack him.
Wait. Did he
It's
cast
only a
that on
damage
me?
9 hit to everyone.
Ow. Ow.
I'm fucked.
That's painful.
Is there no way to block it?
Nope. It's a difficult spell to cast, but if you cast it, it's...
Okay, and it goes through armor, yes?
How much damage?
9. Does that minus off toughness?
Yes. It ignores armor, but toughness does apply.
Okay, so I didn't lose that much.
Okay, that's... Alright.
Ow,
Just lost-
Uncle
I-
Nev! Ah!
Are we still under his spell after pulling that shit on us?
No. That is going to be enough for the ensorcement you placed to shatter.
Suka, bled!
Suka
You
bless.
son of a bitch!
You're the first one who gets to move, Doctor.
I will end you for
Dimitry,
this.
Gunnar, your damage, please. You
Damage.
really just have an excessive amount of toughness, Gunnar.
How much
Okay.
toughness do you have? Holy shit.
So my toughness is on the... Okay, so...
How do you have that much fellowship and that much toughness?
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Tickles.
My bad. That was including armor.
Oh, okay. I was about to
Oh,
say.
okay.
I was about to say, how do you get that much toughness without being specifically a warrior class?
I mean, Gunnar is specifically a warrior
Totally.
class. He's just
Wow.
Right now,
also-
he's like a warrior priest,
I mean,
which would be decently tough, but not like the toughest. I mean, Vaska's already pretty amazingly tough, considering what she is. So
Vaska is incredibly beefy.
yeah, Vaska is maximum beef.
as strong as Jolka. So,
Well,
I think
as
we
tough
took
as Jolka, she's not very strong.
yeah.
I have a
neither is
mighty-
Jolka.
30 strength.
I have 40 strength.
Still more than me by a
I have
good 10%.
I have 50 strength.
Girl, so weak. Puny.
I'm a wizard. What do you want?
Well, Doctor,
Dimitri, you're up first. Oh wait, sorry, there is another bit of a spell. Everyone, I need a +0 willpower test.
oh,
If you've got anything to help resist magic, that's then that adds in. This is against being stunned and being considered helpless for 1 round.
fuck that shit.
Whew, finally I can
what's-
pass a fucking saving throw. Jesus.
Willpower. Of course not. I'm gonna spend my only fortune willpower to re-roll that.
Said it's
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ.
College did.
So that looks like a pass.
So I'm out of fortune for the day. Glad I didn't spend it on anything stupid.
Do you only have 1 fate?
Yes,
Wow.
I had 2, and then I had to burn one to not
oh,
die.
right, in that last fight. Jeez.
Yeah.
that's
oh Jesus! Oh, I didn't know
savage.
you had to burn one.
Yeah, I had to burn the fate for that. That's
I
why
remember
when
that.
everybody
I
was just
forgot you
Oh,
started with
okay.
just 2.
Oh
yeah, that's why when everybody was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, dude, come on.
no, yeah, no, sorry, that was a long battle. That was a lot of stuff I forgot.
Yeah, that was like a 7-hour session.
Yeah.
It was, but yeah, I only have 1 fate now after that
Oh.
fight, which is also another reason I'm like, fuck, I don't even get the sword.
Alright, so yeah, Dimitri, what are you gonna do?
This man is about to have a very bad day.
I hope that's the case and not the rest of us.
So I'm gonna drop this blunderbusses. I'm gonna take out the fucking sword. I'm gonna shank his son of a bitch. Repeatedly.
Oh shit, you actually hit. Oh shit, you have 2 attacks and you hit! Oh wait, you can't do that. You can only hit the once.
I am a mercenary. I get to attack.
You have
Yeah,
quick...
but you had to move up to him.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck. Well, I guess I do 13 damage.
you do good damage for
Oh.
all it's worth.
Jesus.
Split!
Yep, you will actually hit, so...
Fucking witch! Get out of my head! There is no
But-
space for you in there.
I'm gonna quick draw my bow and shoot him. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
Oh god, don't shoot me.
Cool.
I'm gonna get shot in the ass, aren't I?
So, first shot, second shot, third shot. Damage, damage, and damage.
I get shot so badly.
Alright, do you have strike to injure?
I do.
I'm pretty sure that comes standard from anyone in the north.
I do actually have strike.
Can you roll me a d100, then?
+1.
No, just a d100.
20.
It moves the table across the right, so that is that becomes a 6, so...
So you already dead.
The arrow strikes. The volley of arrows strike him, and he is left staggering. And will be stunned for 6 turns, during which you'll have more than ample opportunity to kill him.
Yes, I was just about to say, Gunnar's about to go next, and he already has his knife out, so he's probably going to be going ham.
Yeah, I think this is just the montage of the entire party just knocking this guy down, just stabbing him over and over and over again. Because Vaska sure is. She is incensed beyond belief.
So yeah,
Use your eyes, Vaska. Did you not see it?
His spell was on me before I realized what was going on. I ate the bread before I even came in here.
I apologize for not noticing sooner, Sir Edmain.
Not many do not worry. Not many are gifted with the sight.
I thought it suspicious that a random tradeswoman would have such things out in the middle of nowhere, where he would have little means of finding or customers.
You've always had difficulty telling genders. It's all right.
That's me. That's DC out of character.
No, that's just an elf being an elf. I mean,
Oh yeah, they're right. Females and female and male elves are still similar. We just assume it's like that for everybody else. But no.
Well, we're looking around this building, taking anything we can find, then we are burning it to the ground.
Yeah, so as he falls, a wave of darkness rushes out from his body and across the shop. Everything it touches, all of the items that he had on display, immediately just decay into nothingness. Well, not quite nothingness, but an ancient and rotted and rusted version of themselves.
I'll take this as a learning experience, Sir Redmayne. I should have been tipped off once I had saw the elven helmet.
And that does include all of the things that you guys bought. Except for the potions. The potions don't decay, they just
stagnate.
Glowing pink.
yeah, that's in my mouth.
Take the money. We're burning this place.
I agree.
You just go to 175 gold again.
Vaska will go over and put a hand on Gunnar and say, "I'm so sorry, Gunnar. I should have realized what was happening."
It's no issue. It is fine.
Next time I'm being an idiot twat just slapped me, please.
Understandable.
Dirty.
Avenclad will go around efficiently setting up the place to be properly burned down. He's Norskin. It's not the first building he's burnt down to the floor. Even the slaves get in and all that shit.
Do we find any other money here?
Yes, you will find some.
Oh, great.
I'm glad this wasn't a total waste.
Oh, no. I just did like a quick little funsy roll because I'm probably going to be passing out health potions, and I just want to see if I'm giving you some from Mealy's stash or Gunnar's personal stash. You're getting Gunnar's personal stash. Guess what's the base ingredient in his stash?
Booze.
Oh.
Opium.
Oh!
Opium. Yes.
She just got done with addiction.
Literally
It's just a healing potion. It's fine.
I just spent a fate to not be an addict. But yeah, Vaska will drink the potion.
I really just said that as a joke. I don't think it has actually any game effect. There's a lot worse things that go into healing potions.
I want opium.
It's just that his has a slight side effect of the damage isn't healed immediately, but you don't feel it. So that's nice.
Right then. Take the money, set a light to the place, have it burnt down. Doctor, could you see to my wounds?
But of course.
What did the bread turn into?
Bread.
Okay.
The only thing that was genuine. The bread wasn't even magical, it was just that good.
However, when you are scouring around and you break your ways into the kitchen searching for money, it does. The flour was not flour. I'm not sure if anyone except the doctor would be able to tell, but the doctor can definitely tell that that was bone meal.
Bone dust.
Mm-hmm.
And Vaska's gonna run outside and shove some fingers down your throat.
All within 1 month, I have run into necromantic spirits, fiends of chaos, and now this witch on the middle of nowhere. It seems the rumors about you, Sir Redmayne, were horribly underwhelming.
It is quite a bizarre adventure, isn't it?
I thought my Aisenyev trials were bad.
I'll have to correct some stories once I'm able to return back to the homeland. Your adventures are far more
Bizarre.
compelling than was originally let on. Had it not been for your careful eye, this witch might have been terrorizing and scamming many other people.
Oh,
I hate my life.
wisdom to pass on. If something seems too good to be true, it often is.
Like I said, I will take this as a learning experience. I will raise my awareness and caution for such things, especially since the frequency at which these things keep happening is rather high.
Drink this. You're still bleeding.
Exactly.
Wasn't a total waste.
Oh, of course, the ship's crew were under his effect. Why wouldn't they be? Or
The effect
perhaps
is
they were-
probably done now that the spirit is no longer with us.
Spirit's ass, that was a chaos witch.
Well, I suppose the best course of action is to simply move on.
Yes, let's get them back on their feet. Should never have left my cabin. I should have known better.
It's as if this is a lesson for the future. If something seems too good, it definitely is. Fucking
That is
wizards.
literally what the gunner just said.
I know, but it's just I have to reiterate it for myself. I have a horrible headache.
See, Vaska's gonna tend to the crew as best she can, then go crawl back into the Vaska cave and just cry a bunch, probably.
That was the best.
Sure.
Doctor, heal me. I need
Healed
healing.
you.
Dude, I
Oh,
gave you a healing potion.
I didn't notice the doctor actually healed me. I'm already at max.
Suka bled. No, go fuck yourself.
I'm just a normal Overwatch player. I'm sorry.
Rub
need
some dirt
healing.
on it.
I
Rub.
spam. I need healing even if I'm 99.
I need healing.
All right, we can
I think I
continue
can-
on our ship adventures. Once again, Gunnar came at literally the perfect time.
Yep.
I think I get more paranoid the more angry I get. So,
I mean, it's not paranoia if you're right.
It's
very
right.
true. And that is my cute little doodle for this guy's place. Because fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
We walk away from yet another burning building. It's just another Norskin day.
Well,
Kiss love.
so, the crew
I
will
looked
need
this-
another.
Gunnar looks to the sky, just nods.
Carry on, Sky. Carry on, the gods.
No, just like a little thing to Ulfric, like, you gave me this vision. I burned him. We're good, right?
Just see a thumbs up in the cloud.
Either that or just a little light writing that says "Get good."
Did he actually respond?
I think Ulfric would be the god of "Get good."
Yeah,
The god of get good.
you know, I really didn't think that you guys would fall for that even as much as you did. Just
We wanted to fall for that.
items are being offered for less than half of their regular price. Or
Oh,
I-
you see, I actually.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know the prices.
Yeah, I just assumed those were actual prices of like breastplate armor. You know, so it was
no.
it was like
Really?
400. It was like 40 gold for a breastplate, and that, like I was like, you know, you still got your arms, your legs, the helmet, and I figured all that totaled up was supposed to equal like 200 gold or something.
Would it be wrong if I said I want to fall in it on purpose?
I believe that with you.
I know you did it on purpose.
Yeah, you were doubling down the bread, even though it was suspect.
And unfortunately, I didn't trust him. I wanted it to test it on someone else. And Gunnar wasn't here, so I had to use Vaska.
So yeah, I was suspicious at first, but I was just like, yeah, it's probably just giving us a pit stop.
To be fair, Gunnar's been lusting after elven armor ever since he saw it in Marienburg. He knows it's probably wasn't actually it.
Yeah. In character, lots of suspicion rolls, but every time I was like, you know, I should just be quiet and let things happen, and I would have been right this one time.
Oh well.
Why is it that I tend to like weirdly fix things if I'm late and I just slog on?
I don't know, but you had perfect timing again, so good
Gunnar.
job.
How Gunnar do.
That's all I can say. You gunnered again.
Gunnar the shit out of it, Val.
At this point, it's just the way of things.
And after that, you're going to be able to make it the rest of the way to Chernigov without further incident.
I'll be more suspicious next time.
Good idea.
I mean, look, we've run into a necromancy ghost, a fucking chaos fiend, and now this witch. It's time to be on high alert.
Yeah. There's still, I think, a demon hunting us for something.
That would be nice to know. You guys haven't mentioned that yet.
That's the reason our food went bad.
At this point, I was about to say, if it's not, whose magic party foul was that one?
Oh yes, I think at some point Vaska will sit down with Gunnar and explain to him that the doctor's been causing all our food to go bad.
How?
It appears that every time that he gets terribly frightened, especially of horses, all the food around him goes horrible and rancid.
It seems like it'd be smartest to keep a low ration supply around him.
Is that
Yes.
so?
Why?
I don't know. Perhaps it's some sort of curse, or else...
Definitely some sort of horrible curse. No, I wouldn't be around for that. I'm sorry.
Or he's some sort of horrible demon in disguise. I mean, who knows at this point?
He is weird, that is all I can say.
Well, he's your
Jolka-
man, Gunnar. Perhaps you should just take him out back and,
No, he's too valuable.
Jolka did raise some concern. I thought nothing of it at the time, but I figure I should bring it up now.
He's too valuable to me for right now.
I trust your judgment, Sir Redmayne.
My judgment hasn't steered us wrong yet, has it?
No.
That one wrong turn, notwithstanding.
Still, now that we're here, shall I escort you to where your destination, Madam Jolka?
Yes. Yes, I wouldn't mind having a few people follow me. Or, make sure I don't get ambushed at this. So,
Is that something we should be concerned about?
If memory serves, she's dealing with dwarves. I've heard that they can be stubborn.
I thought they were legendary for their honor.
they are. I'm not. I just. They are. I'm more throwing out just how the winds seem to change from time to time when individuals are left to their own devices.
Mrs. Fair, we seem to have auspicious luck. I do not blame her for the ration.
No, I'm just assuming that to be a fluke of magic.
I shall accompany you, Jolka. We can leave whenever you feel ready.
Alright. Well, since I don't actually know where this guy lives in this city, let's start by asking around to see if anyone knows of him. Surely they do because of how probably rich and
Famous he is.
famous for making stuff and how expensive they are to make. And he's a dwarf, so usually about how loud he is, he gets drunk. Things like that.
Yeah, it's gonna take about half an hour or so to get a clear answer. People are quite what's the word? Insular, I think. Yes, they're quite insular here. But if, say, you drop like 2 shillings on buying people drinks, then you can get your information. He lives in a small hill on the edge of town, and you'll be able to tell it because of the giant anvil.
Yeah, that'd be pretty appropriate.
Be a pretty dwarven thing. Alright. So I followed Jolka Anvil in the hill.
Alright. The pair of you can get that, and there is indeed a rather large anvil out the to one side of the house, and another smaller anvil is suspended from a pole above the door. Suspended from the anvil is a notice that says in several languages, "No elves allowed."
That makes sense.
I cannot say I'm surprised.
The fuller version of it, however, is something more to the lines of elves can go and kill themselves with their knife ears.
Perhaps
But with more insults. It's
Should I
quite
pull up that?
explicit.
Should I pull up that one thing where it's like Farendil and it says a dwarf insulting him for 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Jolka, I am unfamiliar to the humors of most dwarves. Do you think he would find it more appreciable if he learned that I was a slave to you?
That would just make it worse for Jolka. As the dwarf would immediately kick her out.
I
And then
don't.
kick you out.
He's alright. Just to be sure, Avenclad is not wearing total BDSM gear, is he?
He's got his big collar, and he's got dark leather and full chain armor.
Yes, that's yes.
I post this for everyone for educational listening.
Thank you, Rem.
Alright, listen to
I'm
me.
about to say if he just had the armor on, but no, the dark leather. I'm pretty sure he might find it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I find it humorous, but
I suppose it would be best for me to wait outside.
yes.
That is always great educational listening.
She's actually chuckling. Alright, so
Dwarves get creative.
They do.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
David, perfect little ass.
Could you imagine Norskins and dwarves having an insult contest? That would go on for like literal days.
Oh God, yes. It'd be glorious.
Wonderful. I love this comment. This video should be called Dwarven Diplomacy.
Fuck elves, they should all go kill themselves.
Alright. Let's go inside. I'm gonna go inside. I trust there won't be any hidden assassination mission.
One day I should learn the Dwarven language. I heard it can be almost as colorful as my own.
I am waiting outside, of course. Did anybody else come with me in Jolka?
Oh yes, I came with.
Okay.
And I'm asking you to stay outside and keep watch.
There's a long conversation about yes, if Yoko goes in, maybe if I tell him I'm her slave, he'll let me in. Which, although in theory is fucking hilarious, but what I'm going for is basically a super secret meeting. So,
well, I'm just looking around the shop.
Yeah, you'd be a good person. Yeah, we just walk in and say hi.
Wait, is this shop tall enough for me?
You will actually have to duck through the door.
God damn it. At least it's wide enough.
Yeah, more than. And inside, a couple of the larger ceiling beams are at a height where you will need to be careful, because if you walk too quickly, you will take the top of your head off.
Wait, what?
It's a beamed ceiling, with big beams crisscrossing it, and some of the larger ones are low enough that you can't really walk under them safely.
I see. Good lord.
Mm-hmm. The front room is very sparse and austere, and there's just a desk with a little bell on it. It's the only furnishing.
Dig. Is there a bell?
Yes. Am I backwards?
Oh no!
I swear I said there was a bell.
Oh, I might have also been distracted. So
Fair enough.
I heard a description of how short the roof was for Gunnar, so
Yes. Ring the bell, and then a couple of minutes later, a bearded dwarf will step out from a side door. He looks to be in his middle age. Another dowie. Oh, this is a rare pleasure. And I see you've bought your pet giant. He is speaking in Kislevarin, which may be a problem for you, I realize.
He should have to roll He should have to roll willpower to avoid a heart attack, seeing Jolka's adorableness.
This pet, I'm pretty sure this pet giant speaks a language better than she does.
And he'll go to Reichspiel.
okay.
Are you from down south, then?
Aye.
Ah. Well. Welcome to the frigid north. It's miserable.
I've noticed it is. The only thing decent about this is it's slightly overpriced liquor. Preferred to vodka.
He narrows his eyes a little. Well, just so long as you're still getting enough proper beer. Don't go. The hell is that?
DCL.
Sorry.
What?
If it helps, that wasn't me yelling for once.
I'm
What?
sorry. I'm listening to a bunch of videos of what actual Dwarven speak sounds like dubbed across various video games. It's just a wonderful litany of colorful insults.
Anyway,
Oh well.
So, what's brought you here?
I heard you. I've been told you've been, the trade, basically.
Ah. I might. So, or wanting to commission something.
Nah, better. I come to learn.
Well, he glances at Gunnar briefly, and we should step into my office, and your friend will have to wait here.
Sorry, my brother's knocking on my door.
he's so quiet?
Not entirely sure.
Golden.
Is Bob dead?
Yes.
Well,
It's a shame. I'm gonna miss that guy.
Wait, who's dead?
Bob.
Bobby! Bobby!
he stepped away to deal with his brother, you guys. Pay attention.
No, dead to
Alright,
me.
I'm back with pizza.
Nice.
No, now you're extra dead to me. How could you?
Pizza is a reasonable justification. Yes, you are
Fuck.
being invited into a private room.
Yeah, okay. I left at the. Yeah, of course I follow. No.
Alright. Oh, well, you down a couple of corridors and you'll emerge in a small little forge. There are plenty of. There are a couple of anvils, a couple of sets of bellows, and some furnaces. Just, you know, all of the sorts of things required for forging even mundane items. So, you want to learn the trade?
I.
Alright. Onward. Why should I agree to teach you?
What's a good one? I think I got it from my mother's. Yeah. I think I'll like it is something like it. It has been a tradition from my mother's mother and my mother's mother. Well, mother's mother's father, but it's been a family tradition.
Ah. So, why do you think you're worthy of your family's legacy? What makes you doughy enough?
Because I'm on a quest to regain my to well to answer a slight. I'm on a quest to answer a slight against my mother and father.
Ah. A good cause. But does not work so well when it comes to learning the trade. It takes a long time of study.
But I heard I had the knack. And how I don't know how to put out the fact that I was just actually looking for the tools.
Knock? Oh, really? Oh, gesture of the forge. Show me what you can do. You need to be able to make something before you can even think about putting a rune on it.
Let's all right. Let's see if I can make. I'm gonna fate that.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright then.
Oh, that was
So,
A flawless iron
Yeah.
dagger, Skyrim style.
yeah, so, Gunnar, while you're waiting upstairs, the sound of hammering will echo up from somewhere under the floor.
If it's rhythmic, I think I might hum a little tune.
And yeah, several hours will pass, and Jolka, what would you like to make?
Ooh. Hmm. Do I want? I feel like a weapon would be appreciative. Would be either a weapon. I feel like a weapon or a piece of armor. What would be? Yes, a weapon is. No, actually, I think armor is actually harder to make.
Certainly is.
Would a let's see a helmet? Either a helmet or gauntlet. Well, I'm just gonna make a like a. Yeah, I'll make an axe.
An axe, you said, yes?
Yes.
So, about 4 hours later. A good start. Oh. Seems balanced. Seems adequate for a beginner. Get that tempered, you'll have a real weapon. That is promising. Oh. Start getting into the details. And he'll start quizzing you on various things, in details about how you might forge other things. He doesn't ask for another practical demonstration, just a lot of talking.
All right. Yeah. I don't see. Smithing is one of the ones I'm actually trained in, so I should be able to answer them at the very least adequate. Or actually pretty darn good.
Yeah. Well. There are gaps in what you know. But less than I expected. You've been studying well. You might actually make a decent apprentice. Since you say it's a family tradition, have you inherited the tools?
Sadly, I have.
Oh, I see. I don't have any sons or daughters of my own, and out here I'm unlikely to get any. So I can offer you the ones I started out with. They're nice and simple. The perfect sort of thing for an apprentice to use.
Yeah. Yes. I am honored and deeply, deeply your debt.
Yes, yes, yes. Here we are. Oh, pull out a cast iron chest. Heft and present to you. There. A full set of tools. No. If I am going to be teaching you, you will understand apprenticeship costs.
That's wait, did he say what apprenticeship costs or about how much I have to pay to become an apprentice?
The latter.
Okay. Can I show him a set of engraving tools that might speed this along?
I suppose are some necessary components of it. You've been getting practice with those. Well, there are two possibilities. One is that you'll have completely fucked it, and that you'll be using all of the wrong techniques. And the other is that you have not fucked it, and this can actually be a decent starting point. Let's hope you haven't fucked it, because it would be a lot harder for you to unlearn rather than just learn the first time round.
Uh, I don't. Chances are set up like. Uh, how would I respond? Hmm. What's the word what? There's got to be something. I know he's technically my master. How would that? Yeah. What's the word I would use? Uh, something. What? Something like you think that I'm dumb enough to learn something that like an elf would learn, or a Humi. Just settle with, oh, that's good enough. It's totally gonna work. Who you talking to, man?
But yeah, I wish I could help you, but English ain't my thing.
Well, you've got the right spirit. That's good. You'll need to talk down to the runes sometimes. Talk up to them at other times. They won't respect you. You won't be able to work them if you don't have Dowie spirit.
In other words, treat them with the respect that they deserve.
Yes. And occasionally call them little worthless pieces of shit who aren't doing their job right. It gets them angry. But you need them to be angry to strike them properly.
Yeah.
Right.
So proud of you, Jolka.
So, it's going to cost you. You're from the south, so you probably still have the money from down there. 25 krones for the kit. And then it's going to be 5 a month for your studies. Plus, you're going to have to arrange somewhere to stay and your own food. I'm not cooking for you.
I think I could. Out of character, is this suddenly like, oh, this is now our little bit of downtime? Or.
Yes.
Okay.
I can get someone to train Boros.
And you said it's going to be 5 gold a month?
Ooh, I can start self-flagellating myself.
Mm-hmm.
Gunnar can get meditative, real philosophical.
No
And also
pain
get-
make us pure.
Yeah, you're going to have to take at least 1 month of downtime to get started in apprentice runesmithing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You will be able to then go on and move around after that first bit is done. He'll be able to give you some books and resources to study while you pursue your vengeance quest. So. However, Jolka is getting accepted into apprenticeship. I think that's where we're going to draw to a close today. It's, otherwise, I'm going to lose track, and we're going to end up with another 7-hour session.
Holy shit! It's 10 o'clock already.
I mean, this was a pretty awesome session as is.
Yeah.
I love that guy. That was the fucking best.
That was one of my favorite NPCs ever.
And
no idea how much I
of course, we had
enjoyed
to kill it.
Of course, we had to kill him. You know,
Yeah.
as you do.
We're horrible people.
Oh,
It's
man.
just how it do.
So, let's do experience.
Yay.
Yes, please, so I can go be a nerd over fighting games.
Ooh, who's fighting
Did
tonight?
you... Shush, Graham, first.
I'll answer after.
Did you explore a new and interesting location?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
That fucking place.
Well, we're in a new city.
That too.
Did you learn an interesting truth about another player character?
We forgot to do story time.
Oh, we actually did learn that Avenglaid is amnesic.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you weren't there for that. The whole reason why Avenglaid's been dodgy about his history is because he actually doesn't remember any of it. But there's nothing like a life-threatening fight to make friends. So he was like, "Yeah, I can."
Also learned
Did
that
you learn an
Vaska's-
interest?
Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, you first.
I was gonna say, we also learned that Vaska's mistress traveled down south repeatedly for mysterious reasons.
Turns out that she was a brothel mistress down there.
That's right.
Did you learn an interesting fact about the world or a non-player character?
Yeah, we learned there's fucking chaos witches up here in Kislev selling mutagen potions and sorceling ship crews.
Yep. Did you make progress on the quest?
Yep.
Yes.
Definitely.
Alright. Did you overcome the danger? Yes, and yes, you definitely did the last two with
Dangerous
Uncle
bat.
Niev.
Yeah, even though we didn't intend to.
So that's a full 150 experience. You should be on 4,300, all of you.
Yep. Awesome.
Another 150? Said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, when am I going to spend these
Yay!
on?
I can get two things now. I increase my ballistic skill or my weapon skill. Shit.
Oh boy, 85 willpower.
Jesus fuck! Why do you need so much willpower?
I don't know if
She's a
you've
ma-
noticed, but I need it for magic bullshit.
I actually did not notice.
Also, check
Oh.
out my dank channeling rolls. I can't fail anymore. 105. Gosh.
If it makes you feel better, if I get a little bit more intimidating, I physically cannot fail intimidate.
Alright, so I hope you guys all had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd had
Yeah.
lots
Oh,
of fun.
yeah.
I enjoyed. I actually really enjoyed gunnering. Gunnering.
Yeah, that was pretty
I always
awesome.
love gunnering.
Ooh, what should I take?
Oh yeah, but
In,
yeah, sorry. Well, you
in
close
the
out.
absence of Skow, if you're watching in the stream or you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time and do take care.